Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, hot toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it!
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week, starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again.
What the first appearance this
The
week?
first
You
is
were
the
like,
Black Suit.
yeah. What? So
Yeah.
what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice!
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options. Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a lower.
In the same
It's gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that. Though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo. A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
For
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Give him all the Mondraker.
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
everyone. Welcome to the Thursday Night Ultimate Comics live show. It is me, Zach, back again. I know I was gone last week. I apologize for that. I just need a little time to decompress, but now I'm back, ready to sell y'all some books. If it's your first time watching the show, make sure you fill out our claim form. That's either in the pinned comment in the chat or in the description of the show. Lets us know where you send those books and how you get to pay for them. Pretty big pieces of information. Shipping, as far as that goes, is $8 flat rate shipping in the continental US, or you can do local pickup at any of our physical Ultimate Comics locations for absolutely free. And then that shipping does include both claims on the Tuesday and the Thursday show. So if you get something from both shows during the week, they get all put together at the end and shipped to you all at once. So you don't have to worry about, watching out for multiple packages for 1 week. You just get to all get it once at one time. As far as claims go on the show, make sure when you claim a book, put both the letter placement as well as a little descriptor for us. So if there's a Batman up here on D, say D Batman or Batman D. Once again, just something to help us clarify so we know exactly what you're looking for. As far as multiple claims go, because we do stream on both Facebook and YouTube, we get both chats on our side in the correct order. So trust us on those claims. If you're like, hey, I thought I got that book first, trust us, we see both chats in the correct order, so we get everything pure as can be. And after that, I think we are all set to get started. I got some good books. I got a big starter pile back here for you, so don't you worry. I got a lot of stuff to start with. First book of the night, hot off the announcement of the new Immortal 4 series coming out from Al Ewing and Kokella and Alex Ross coming back to the art covers specifically again. We got Immortal Hulk number 8. I gotta take my little sticky note off here. Immortal Hulk number 8, near mint condition for $20. And on top of this just being, an amazing series, amazing issue with amazing covers and art, it also is the issue where Captain Marvel officially reforms the Gamma Flight Force with Puck taking lead, the shortest Canadian in the Marvel Universe. Also, probably one of the best, I think.
I'd say so.
I think so.
All the members of Alpha Flight are underrated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean...
Compared to their more popular Canadian brethren.
Oh, yeah. Especially, Sasquatch just gets decimated over and over and over again in this series, so I'm glad some of them, at least, like Puck, don't have to deal with too much grief in this. Next up, going up on B, I got Moon Knight number 13. This is in very good defined condition newsstand copy for $10, going right up here on B. And this is the first battle between Moon Knight and Daredevil, the two street-level superheroes, besides Spidey. But he's too much of a goody two-shoes for these guys. So now the two grim, dark vigilante types have to face off against each other up there on B. On C, I got The Avengers number 232. This is also a newsstand copy in very fine to near mint condition for $10. And this is the issue where Eros, aka Star Fox, gets his name given to him by Wasp, and is the issue where Star Fox joins the Avengers. And it's going to go up here on C. On D, I got The Flash, number 182, in very good condition for $8. In this issue, Barry Allen develops a fear of running super fast, which, kind of counterintuitive. I feel like he'd have developed that fear way earlier than this, but hey, the mind's a tricky thing.
Also, why is he taking his boots off? Like, is he going to walk home?
He's like, the boots are what give me my super speed. I can't have the boots anymore. Or maybe they were just like, we can't have him tossing the suit in the trash can because then it's too much of an homage to that Spider-Man No More cover. So they're like, just only have it be the boots. Have him keep the costume on.
We've got our first offer.
Okay, hit me with it real quick.
Both A and C for $25.
A and C together for $25? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do those together for $25.
We've also got... all right, so George wanted both B and C, but so
yeah.
Looks like C's. So George, make us an offer, or take Moon Knight if you'd like, and then that Flash is going. We're starting off with a strong and fast start.
I'm glad y'all are liking my starting lineup. I'm gonna go a little quicker so I can actually get this thing filled out for y'all. Going up on A now, I got Amazing Spider-Man number 80. This is in very good minus condition. It's got some staining on it. It's got a little bit of foxing and shipping going on, but I mean, it's still just an absolutely amazing cover here for $25, featuring the Chameleon, one of my favorite Spidey villains. I always liked him, Mysterio, pretty much anyone you just can't see their face, I'm all about them. Going up on C now, I got Ghost Rider number 17, near mint condition for $5, and you got Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, taking on the Hobgoblin and telling Spider-Man, hey, stay out of the way, he's mine. I'm going to kill him. You won't go that far, I will. That is going to go right up here on C.
So we might as well take B down, because I'm sure that George is going to want that Moon Knight.
Yeah. Let us know.
Because every time I do this, specifically with George, because seemingly I can't read his syntax correctly. George, just double check and let us know if you want Moon Knight. I'm pretty sure the that's fine is an okay, but just
yeah,
yes,
yeah, and let us know.
Syntax is not my force strength.
You know, I'm gonna, even though we're pretty sure he's gonna pick it up, I'm just gonna leave it up there just in case, so even if he can just see the price point if he wants to shoot in an offer, since that B and
I'm sorry, I misread for D. D for 5.
D for 5, yeah, I'll do that for 5. Don't you worry, yeah, I'll do that for 5, absolutely. Going up on D to replace that Flash, I got Marvel Tales number 209, featuring Spider-Man and the Punisher in very fine to near mint condition for $5. I also love this because the little corner box is not just Spidey, but also Spider-Ham standing next to him. That is going to go right up here on
Sporktacular
D.
Spider-Pig?
Ah, yes. Did you say Sporktacular?
Yeah, because it puts pork in there.
I thought you would just get rid of the S, because now all I can think about is the little,
pork.
food.
I know, but it's the S. This is the porktacular. So you can see, I don't know. Isn't that too much pig in there?
Can never have too much pig in there. Not with Spider-Ham, at least.
Spider-Ham.
Going on E, this has been one of my favorite horror anthologies of like the past 10 years. We got Ice Cream Man, issue number 4, near mint minus condition for $15, and you got the Ice Cream Man himself on a little bike ride with a skeleton. That's always a lot of fun going down here on E. On F, I got Static number 16 from DC Milestone Comics, near mint condition for $8. And you got in this issue introducing Joyride, as you see Static just splitting that car in half with his electricity powers. As can go right there on F. And to, I think, fill out our board for the first time tonight, I got Usagi Yojimbo number 11 from Mirage Publishing, near mint minus condition for $5. Going right down here on G. Now that I got the board filled up, how y'all doing? It's been a week. I haven't seen all y'all. Well, I mean, I don't really see y'all to begin with, but
they haven't seen you.
Yeah, they haven't. You haven't seen me, which I mean, that's the more important half of the relationship. Am I right? Come on. But yeah, no. Let me know how you're doing. I know this week has been a big week in news. I'm sure. I think probably y'all have already talked about it on Tuesday. The Amazing Spider-Man 26. Spoilers. Don't spoil Joe, because Joe has been trying to specifically keep away from those leaks, so we're gonna try and avoid talking about that as much as possible.
On my own, damn.
Yeah, but if you want to talk about any of like the news that I was excited about from the past week, like Tenacious D announcing a new album and releasing a new single.
That song's fun.
It is really good. Frank Zappa about to release a new album despite being dead since 1993 with entirely new music material, which I'm really excited for.
Him?
What?
Are they Tupacing him? Are they
no. Well, they already did his hologram tour in 2019, which he recorded an entire thing to be made into a hologram once the technology developed.
At least that was like always intended.
Yeah, he always had the intention to do that. No, this is he's just one of those guys where he recorded literally every single thing he ever did. So there's like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours of footage and audio to pull from.
An executor of this estate, because that must be just like, all right, Frank said we had to do this. As a part of his will.
Yeah, well, luckily he also owned his own record label, so like his family still owns all that music, as opposed to a outside record label owning all those recordings. So it's kind of like whatever they want to release gets released. But I'm still really excited to get that new album because it's supposed to be a spiritual successor to Hot Rats, which is my favorite album. But anywho, enough Zappa talk. We got books up here. I should probably replace at least one of them.
We don't have more like things to do, because then I can just to bring it all back to comics, put up that picture of Frank Zappa and Jack Kirby.
Oh yeah, no, that's the goal. I'm gonna take down that Moon Knight, George. If you're still in,
He's not. He's good.
I got you.
He cleared it up for us.
Cool. Then yeah.
Like for the ones I'm like, every time I say like, oh, he doesn't want it. Oh no, he does. Not well.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take down that Moon Knight up there on B then, and I'm gonna give that a good replace with Amazing Spider-Man number 253. This is in very fine to near mint condition newsstand copy for $8, and has your first appearance of Richard Fisk as the Rose, who played a pretty big part in the first storyline for the most recent Amazing Spider-Man run.
Yes.
Especially since his dear old daddy got run out of town for trying to brainwash everyone into voting for him for mayor.
These things happen.
Yeah.
These things happen.
That's just, normal political landscape.
And then, of course, there's his other brother, who was only recently brought back into existence.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, good old, I don't remember his name, Butch.
Yeah, we'll just say Butch.
Yeah. No, I think it was Butch.
Oh, well, we'll just say it either way, even if you are right. Let's see. Going up on C to replace that Ghost Rider, I got a What If issue number 12. What if the X-Men had stayed in Asgard? Near mint minus condition for $5, and you got Storm facing off against the Throg, who's looking a little bigger than the last time we saw him. That is going to go right up here on C, once again in near mint minus condition for $5, and that What If number 12.
George wants to know if we can do that Spider we just put up on B, along with the Moon Knight we just took down for a total of 12.
If you could bump it up to 14, they are both yours.
Right. And Joe will be taking that What If that we just put down.
Sweet. I'll take that off of C. And I'm going to go ahead and replace that with... We were just having a discussion about him, so I'm going to put him on. Next up on C, I got the Uncanny X-Men number 207 in very fine condition for $8 with this amazing Wolverine cover done by John Romita Jr. Before he really, got into his style that we're all used to nowadays. This almost looks a little closer to emulating almost his dad's style.
George will take that combo.
All right. Pull this back out of here, and then grab this Spidey off B for you. Replacing that Amazing Spider-Man on B, I got the Fantastic Four, issue number 200 in fine condition for $5 with an absolutely gorgeous Jack Kirby cover here between Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom facing off. Just a classic combo with a great classic Fantastic Four artist up there on B.
Can we do that Wolverine 4-4?
Pop it up to 5 and it's all yours. I'm also going to go ahead and take down our Marvel Tales here on D.
And B is gone.
Sweet. Going up on B, I got The Avengers number 236. Near mint minus condition for $5, and you can't see it because of the sticky note, but the little subtitle there says Spider-Man an Avenger, which I mean, occasionally, a lot less than you would think for such a popular character, but I mean, he kind of holds his own consistently. I don't think he really needs to be in a team book too often. But yeah, Avengers 236, near mint minus condition for $5, going up here on B.
I'm going to take that X-Men.
Alright, sweet.
I don't know why I said that and then went away with the books.
Yeah, I mean, hey, now you got a fresh start for your next run.
Oh, there you go.
I'm still going to put this one up D because it's alliteration. Going up on D now, we got Deathlock the Demolisher number 27. Very fine to near mint condition for $5. And you got Deathlock taking on Warwolf. That is going up here on D. Deathlock, of course, everyone's favorite Marvel spoof of Deathstroke. Definitely no other characters in the Marvel universe that are more popular spoofs of Deathstroke.
What about Solo?
Oh, you're right, Solo. He's a much better
Spy Master.
Yeah, much better acclaimed Deathstroke spoofs. There's no one else. No one who wears red and black or anything dumb like that.
Zach, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I think I'm just.
Did you slide from another reality?
I think I'm just coming up with a new Marvel character right now.
Yeah, you gotta pitch it.
Yeah.
Marvel, if you're listening. Speaking of which, that Avengers is taken.
Alrighty, I'll take that down off of B. Going up there to replace it on B, I got an amazing Spider-Man number 262 in very fine plus condition for $5 with this absolutely amazing photography cover. That is going to go right up here on B.
Would you mind if we get a clarification on what E is? I know it's Ice Cream Man, but I don't remember what issue
Yes,
it is.
it is Ice Cream Man, issue number 4 in near mint minus condition for $15. So Ice Cream Man number 4.
And that Spider-Man you just put up is now gone.
I mean, of course it is. Absolutely iconic cover. And also, I think that Spider-Man costume on the cover was owned by comics writer Roy Thomas. It was, I think, a costume he made for like parties in the offices, and it was pretty much the only costume available. So that's why they used it for this cover at the time. Going
Before you
up
get to your next one, D is also claimed.
All right, I'll take Deathlock down. Someone else agreed that he's the best Deathstroke spoof at Marvel. No one else to talk about there.
Someone is also arguing that Deathlock came before Deathstroke.
I mean,
which I'm not sure of, and because I'm a little busy right now,
I might be incorrect. I might be incorrect on my little timeline there. So hey, I'll take a beating on that one if I need to. Going up on B now, I got Daredevil 196, very fine to near mint condition for $8, and he got Daredevil meeting Wolverine. Although he says his name is Wolverine, is he friend or the deadliest kind of enemy? I don't know. I feel like he's kind of a known enough character. You don't really have to guess if he's a hero or not at this point. But
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
Don't
Depends
take the spear and stogies away from him.
Yeah, depends on which run you're reading, I guess. Going up on C now, I got the Avengers 237, very fine to near mint condition for $5. Another appearance in Avengers by Spider-Man. However, this one they're not debating if he's a team member or not. He's just kind of there helping them out against the Rhino. That is going to go up here on C.
He is one of his. So he does feel
sort of... There's a level of obligation there to at least help out.
I think you could say there's a level of responsibility.
I like the cut of your jib, Joe. I like the cut of your jib.
Avengers on C is taken.
All right, I'll take that down.
We do have a request of what is on A, just specific. What issue of Spider-Man is on A?
That is Amazing Spider-Man number 80. 80. Going up on D, because I still want to put this up there, is Spawn issues 102 to 105, all in near mint condition. This whole storyline is $40, and this includes all of the Cautionary Tales storyline. As we go up here on D. And on C, I just think this is so cool. This is Wizard Magazine. Oh, I gotta figure out this. No one wrote down the issue number. Oh. I gotta move this so I can read it. 42. Yes, issue 42 of Wizard Magazine from February 1995. For $10, it is still sealed in here with this amazing Alex Ross cover of some iconic Marvel villains. As well as, once again, it is still sealed, so it also has a few cards and posters still in the back here. You got one for Lady Death. You got a wide vision card for Star Wars. You got a Techno Comics preview stuck in here. And then there's a poster for Malibu Comics hidden behind that.
I'm going to cut you off here because Aaron's already taken it. So.
Okay, yeah. No, it was... I didn't even get to put it down because there's just so much cool stuff on here. Interviews with Alex Ross. Interviews about Star Wars during the time period where no one knew what was going on with that franchise. Interviews about Batman movies at the time, which... Yikes. And then you can possibly... I don't know if they're still running this. At the bottom it says... You could win a Super Street Fighter 2 arcade game.
Oh, Super Street Fighter 2.
The best.
Yeah.
Definitely better than I'm excited for Street Fighter 6, but also seeing what people are making with the character creation function and just seeing the monstrosities they're creating. I'm very scared of that game's online elements with that.
Quick before we answer some questions before we move on to
Yes.
filling some spots in. Dave, the condition on A is very good minus.
Yes, and if you want to close up on that, I will absolutely give you one just real quick. As you can see, there's definitely a lot of stuff going on in the spine here. You have some staining right there, and then some chipping going along this edge as well. But I mean, the color on it is still absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely got some technical issues on that cover.
Have a request for some info on D and F respectively.
So D, that is Spawn issues 102 to 105, all in near mint condition for $40. That's the entirety of the Cautionary Tales storyline. And then on F, I gotta remind myself what's on F. On F, that is Static number 16 from the original DC Milestone run, near mint condition for $8.
Dave wants to know if we can do the Amazing on A and the Daredevil on B for a collective of 25.
So that's pretty much that one for free. Yeah. I could do them both together for $27. Just $2 more, and they're both yours.
Well, it looks like, I mean, that's more for the comments, but it looks like Aaron will give up the wizard if Joe wants it. So, Joe, if you want that wizard, Aaron's giving it to you if you want to take it.
And I mean, if he doesn't take it, I'll take
it. Dave countered back for A and B with 20 for A and 5 for B. Which I'm pretty sure is a joke, but
yeah, I
he'll do 27.
Okay, there we go. I was for a split second there because Do I have
to change my case?
I'm not the smartest cookie. So for a genuine second there, I was like, that is a different offer. And then I instantly clicked in my head. I was like, no, that is the same offer. Once again, I never advertise that I'm the smartest person. Going on A real quick, I got The Avengers number 187. This is a newsstand copy in very fine minus condition for $10. And you got the Scarlet Witch putting all of her fellow Avengers in some sort of upside down coma. But this issue also has your origin of the Darkhold, the magical book created by, Chthon, the elder god of chaos, which also had its own little mini-series, a year or two ago, which was really, really good, almost like a mix between a Marvel event and a horror anthology what-if thing.
I think that was also the time that they were like, hey, what's the book? Darkhold has been really popular and elsewhere right now.
Oh yeah, with I think that was right between WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, in that sweet spot in the middle. Going up on B real quick, I got Marvel Fanfare number 59, featuring Shauna the She-Devil on the cover with this great painted cover. Near mint condition for $10 up here on B.
Alright, A is taken.
Sweet, I'll take that down. On A to replace it, I got The Demon issue 47, near mint condition for $5, featuring my favorite game mode from the Call of Duty games, Nazi Zombies. Although looking a little more skeleton than zombies, I guess. But that is going to go up here on A. And then on C, I'm going to put Action Comics Weekly number 609, near mint minus condition for $5, featuring this absolutely great Brian Boland Black Canary cover. That's going to go up there on C for Canary. And I got to take something down from this bottom row. It's been sitting a bit. I can feel it. I guess I'll take down Ice Cream Man, even though, once again, it's one of my favorite horror anthologies.
You can't let the ice cream melt. So.
Yeah, that's true. Got to put it in the freezer over here until last looks. Going on E to replace it, I got Dead Man issues 1 through 4 in near mint condition for $10. This is the Andrew Helfer and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez run. Once again, near mint condition. All 4 issues of this miniseries in there for $10 going here on E. And hey, I thought I got enough. Apparently, y'all really like these books I started with because my stack's already out. Grab that.
Hey, real quick, this X-Men we sold, we countered 4 with 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Check.
On
that's
D,
Spawn, I don't know what issue.
yeah, it is issues 102 to 105 of Spawn, and that is the entirety of the Cautionary Tales storyline for Spawn, up there on D for $40, near mint condition on all those issues. And my God, it was going so fast, I didn't even realize what time it is. It is time for at least one preview book. So let's start off. I want to start off strong, but I don't want to start off too strong, you know? So I think I'm going to do this, because this is a nice little middle ground book that I'm real excited about. So I'm going to replace the static on F with it, so that way it's front and center for F. Anywho, going on F now. First preview book of the night. I got The Amazing Spider-Man number 55 in very good minus condition for $50 with this absolutely gorgeous Doc Ock cover with Spider-Man reflecting in his glasses. I'll give you a little closer look on that condition.
And it's already gone.
Okay. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, it is still just a really great copy to pick up, really great cover. Once again, like, it's got a little bit of chipping, no stains on this one, just a little bit of chipping and some spine ticks, but the color is still there. It's absolutely beautiful. Who picked that up?
David Jones. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, David Jones. That is a good pickup right there.
I will let you know that George wants to know if we can do that Ice Cream Man we just put away for 11. I believe it was at 15?
Yes, I will do that for 11.
All right.
Because once again, I absolutely love this book, and I want someone to take it home. Especially this cover with him on the bike with the skeleton through the graveyard, too. Going on F now to replace that preview book. I didn't even get down on the slab. We got Fantastic Four number 296 in very fine plus condition for $5 with that great anniversary like border around the edge with the thing in the center in his full incognito look of sunglasses, fedora, and trench coat. A lot better than the modern Marvel disguise, which is just a baseball cap and sunglasses. Because I don't think that would really work for him.
I mean, yeah, at the same time, you know, it's like he's putting on regular clothes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more the disguise, but at the same time, you know, between him and Raphael from the Ninja Turtles,
I want them to, they should add a paper mache face to it, because I feel like the orange stone is still kind of a giveaway, just like...
No, you just gotta get an oversized hat, you just gotta keep going down like that.
Just like a paper plate with a smile drawn on it with a string around the back.
I mean, Rita's tech, you should be able to have some sort of disguise-o mesh thing.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, that FF is gone.
Alrighty. I'll take that down, put that over here. I'm also taking that Usagi off of G, and that will be back up for last looks. Going in place of that Fantastic Four, I got The Flash 183 in very good condition for $8. In this, you have The Flash about to get shot by some guy in an alley who finally figured out that Barry Allen is the Flash by looking at this poster and looking at him walking down the street. Going on G now, I got the Fist of Khonshu Moon Knight number 6, near mint minus condition, newsstand copy for $10 with this absolutely iconic Psychofix cover. Going on G. Back over here for some more books for y'all. While I'm over here, anyone got any requests for characters or series they want to see up?
Now is your time.
Now is the time.
Although I'm sure we'll be hearing them anyway.
Yeah. I know recently, the past couple months, we've gotten a lot of people asking for some She-Hulk stuff. I know I saw at least a couple issues in the box down here, so if you're looking for some specifically She-Hulk, let us know. and I can take a look back down there and see if I can find those for y'all.
And the request's coming in. Okay. So first of all, George also mentions the fact that he never understood why Nightcrawler didn't get an image inducer. And while I also agree with that, at the same time, he did do that in the X-Men Evolution TV show.
That is true.
Though that was also weird because, like, why does Charles Xavier send him out to a school?
Yeah, that was very weird. So they had to make them more relatable teens.
Whatever. Because there were so many weird things about that show. We're not going to get into it. We have comics to sell here. But I will start reading off some of the requests. So,
if you do want to hear us rant about random stuff for long periods of time,
please let us know.
Send messages and we can force Sienna to let us do a podcast or something.
Oh man, just the ultimate BS podcast. All right, so
that's a good name.
It is a good name. So, the Spawn on D. What issue is that?
Spawn on D, that is issues 102 to 105. So it's the entirety of the Cautionary Tales storyline there. For $40, all 4 of those issues are in near mint condition.
Can we do that Flash? That is on F for 5. It is currently listed as 8.
Yes, I can do that for 5.
Okay. Alright, let me start reading some of these requests in. We got some requests for Sandman, got some Silver Surfer requests.
Gotcha. I'll keep
got
an eye out.
Dawn. I don't know what Dawn is, but if that's on the request.
I want to say, I think Dawn is a Xenoscope book?
Oh, you would know more than me in this situation.
I think that's a Xenoscope book. I'm not 100% sure.
For some more,
or it might just be a different publisher.
For some more specifics, Spawn in the range of 119 to 275.
Alrighty, I'll keep an eye out because I know there's definitely some Spawn down in the boxes underneath here as well. So I'll keep an eye out for anything in that range.
David's looking for ASM 607.
I will say for like specific issue requests, we always say to shoot a message directly to the live show account because I can't guarantee any specific issues in the boxes up here. But if you shoot that request directly, like in a message to the channel, we can keep an eye out in the warehouse, and if we find one, we can add it to your shipment and your invoice from there. So that way you kind of have the full force of us processing the warehouse to find that.
Alright. We're trying to keep up. Team and T and Sensational She-Hulk for looking for some stuff out.
So I got a She-Hulk request, so I'll get down that box
got
here in a
some Massive
second.
Verse stuff, which is all the Radiant Black, Radiant Pink, all that.
I'll keep an eye out.
I mean, those are still pretty new, so
yeah.
I'm not sure what we would have.
So I'll keep an eye out. That's probably going to be over here in these boxes, so I'll look through there in a second.
David's looking for some early Daredevil, early Iron Man, and now we've got some offers. So, George, the Spawn on D, the condition-wise.
Condition, all 4 issues are in near mint condition.
Okay, and Zach would like to know if if he could make an offer for that Dead Man on E for 7 instead of 10.
Oh, I don't know why I was looking at C. Yeah, I'll do that for 7 instead of 10. I hope you like that, because I love Dead Man. I wish they used him more often. But hey.
Aren't they going to be doing a little bit with Night Terrors?
Yeah, they are bringing him into Night Terrors, which I am happy about. And hey, Dawn of DC is going on right now, so they got to get through their initial lineup of all the big names. But hey, who knows? Maybe once the initial lineup gets through over the course of the summer, they'll start bringing out some of those mini-series. Hopefully Dead Man is in the mix. Or hopefully. I'd even kill for a new Constantine series. It feels like it's been years since we had a Constantine series.
The last one we had was the Rise and Fall.
Oh yeah,
well, that was that's a
yeah. We had the Black Label run. Yeah. The last one I could think of was the Rebirth run, right as they started Rebirth.
Yeah. George wants to know if we can do that Spawn for 25. It's currently listed as 40 at D.
I can do it for 32. Was there anything else I need to take down?
No, that was a Flash.
Flash, that is right.
We got a request for some DC horror.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, you know me, I always like to put up some horror books, so I'll keep an eye out for some more horror stuff.
George also has, like, if we have any more Ice Cream Man.
I think I saw at least one more issue in the boxes over here. Let me real quick just, get y'all a couple new books up on the stand here, and then I'll deep dive and see if I can find that one or two more Ice Cream Man and the She-Hulk.
Once more.
No,
counter offer for Spawn at 30.
Counter offer, 31.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha! Anywho, going on E to fulfill the first of those many requests, I got Sandman Orpheus number 1, or Sandman Special Orpheus number 1. Very fine condition for $5. This has your first appearance of, oh my gosh, Destruction, aka the Prodigal, one of the members of the Endless. And this is also a glow-in-the-dark cover that is going to go right down here on E for Endless. And then on F, let me put down X-Force, number 11. Very fine condition for $10. Got this cover of Domino taking on Deadpool. This has your first team appearance of Weapon Prime. And this is your second appearance of the real Domino. Because don't you forget, Domino originally in this series was actually, what's her name? Copycat, yes, you're right.
It was in the movies.
Yes,
Vanessa.
But not blue-skinned.
No, unfortunately not, but what are you going to do?
I think the only thing they really kept from that character is that she was Deadpool's girlfriend, even though the comics had only lasted for a little bit, and that part of her origin was that I think she was a prostitute in both of them?
I believe that was the case, yes. Alright, so you can take some things down.
Alright.
Because F is already taken.
Cool. Just really quickly double checking for that Ice Cream Man. I thought I saw.
George is looking for a fair price for Ice Cream Man number 1. I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, no, the price on that book is going all over the place nowadays.
I'm sure. Has it been picked up for something by any chance?
I don't think so, but I mean, hey, who knows? Probably not going to get picked up right now with the Writers Guild thing going on.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Alright. That Sandman is also taken. Yes, George, we did see your message, and you did get the Spawn. Zach's just kind of looking for some more stuff before we take some of the books down.
Yeah. I was just looking for, specifically in these boxes, for a couple requests, because I thought I saw them specifically in here earlier. Yes. There we go. Alright. So I'm taking down the Spawn on D.
You're taking down X-Force on F, and you're taking down Sandman on E.
Sweet. Alright, I'm going to refill those slots, and then I know I still need to go down underneath here for the She-Hulk and a couple other things, so I'm going to refill these slots real quick, and then I'll go down there looking for those requests. First going up, continuing our little thing, getting excited for Immortal Thor. I got the Immortal Hulk number 1, near mint condition for $25 with this glorious Alex Ross cover of Hulk climbing out of his own grave. As we go up here on D.
That Marvel Fanfare number 59 on B, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, but is it near mint?
It is near mint condition for $10 up there on B. On E real quick, I got another Ice Cream Man. This is Ice Cream Man issue number 8, near mint condition for $15. Little Ice Cream Man sneaking into an ambulance, offering those drivers some ice cream, although I probably wouldn't trust someone who just randomly appears offering ice cream inside my car, but hey, that's just me.
Do you know who's in, aside from I believe for Marvel Fanfare, that is Shaun of the She-Devil?
That is Shaun the She-Devil on the cover.
Is there anybody else in it by any chance?
I hate these things. I'll give it a delicate little flip through real quick.
While you're doing that, can we also do that Ice Cream Man you just put down on E for 11?
Yes, I can do that for 11.
Okay.
I'll take that down real quick.
Cool. Looks like Aaron was just trying to figure out who's on the cover, so yeah, that was Shaun of the She-Devil.
Yeah, and then looking through this is just some just absolute craziness going on in here. There's magic, Shaun of the She-Devil movie being made, and now the actress is like being haunted and transformed into a cat lady. It's real wild in there. But yeah, that is it is supposed to be Shaun of the She-Devil on the cover, and then they're making like in the book it's some like a bunch of mystical stuff, mystical supernatural mumbo jumbo happening on the set of a Shaun of the She-Devil movie that they're making.
Mumbo, perhaps.
Jumbo,
perhaps not.
Mm.
I'm kind of excited because I saw the teaser for Futurama.
I haven't seen that yet.
It doesn't. The animation still looks pretty good.
Nice. I need to look at that. I think the only teaser I saw today was for the new Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, I did see that as well. Before I get into that, I will say, Matthew, on D, it is a near mint $25 for Immortal Hulk #1.
Yes.
That looked kind of interesting.
It did, although...
I kind of like how every game they do just a reskin of everything.
Yeah. Also, I just feel kind of weird because we already kind of did this storyline that this game's doing 3 games ago, so it kind of feels a bit unnecessary.
Yeah, literally, the reboot literally opens with you at the end of Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Yeah.
Jeez, I was gonna not the bad movie.
Yeah, the bad game.
Which, depending on who you are, is like which one do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah. All right, I gotta fill up some spaces so I can look for those She-Hulks. We got Amazing Spider-Man. This is a reprint of issue 129 made for the Punisher movie. The original one with, what's his name?
Thomas Jane?
Thomas Jane.
Or was it the other one?
No, this is the Thomas Jane one. Fine condition, $8 for that reprint of Spidey 129 down here in E. Yeah, Thomas Jane, where he has John Panay as his, not roommate, but, apartment neighbor.
The one that was almost 1-for-1, Welcome Back, Frank, by Garth Ennis.
Yes.
Even so much as they put the Russian in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nothing Punisher ever exists, please. That's funny. I have the Dolph Lundgren movie on DVD.
Oh, nice.
It sits next to my Howard the Duck because I have to put them next to each other.
I remember one year for Christmas, I bought all of my friends the worst of the worst comic book movie adaptations. So it was like the Dolph Lundgren Punisher, the 1990s Captain America movie, plus
with J.D. Salinger's kid.
Yeah, and then I think I also somehow found the DVD version of the 2 made-for-TV special Captain America things from the 70s.
I have a friend who cosplays that version.
With the big motorcycle helmet
and the clear shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have clearly pissed off our audience by mentioning the fact that there was nothing that existed before the Thomas Jane. So we do have
got some Dolph fans in the crowd.
Got some. Hey, listen, there's some fun to it. What can you say?
Going on F now, so I can fill up this board, is Ice Cream Man number 9. Hitting you with another Ice Cream Man. Near mint condition for $15. And you got the Ice Cream Man and either a cowboy or an Indiana Jones knockoff clinging to a giant skull. That's going to go down here on F. I'm going to go down here and look for those She-Hulks.
I will vamp in the meantime.
Yeah, vamp. They can't see me, but I'm sure they can at least somewhat hear me.
I know there was a lot of talk about some movie stuff. The Five Nights at Freddy's trailer.
Oh, I forgot they released that too.
I did too. I kind of tried to avoid that stuff like the plague. Kind of hurts now because my other job is a movie theater job, so I'm like, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna see like this trailer 5 times in a row.
I've been enjoying the internet freaking out and being like, why are their eyes red? They shouldn't be red. I'm like, that doesn't matter that much, does it?
Killer robots. I mean, what do you want?
Silver Surfer. Oh my goodness. Where are you? I know you're in here. Don't
talk about bad comic book movies from the late 80s into the 90s. When everyone was really obsessed with like pulp heroes, and so we got a Phantom movie and a Shadow movie.
And don't forget,
what was the other one?
I thought there was another one.
I mean, there's one of the 2000s, but
I mean, you can kind of count Dick Tracy in there too.
See, no, I forgot Dick Tracy. Yeah, that. I definitely will count Dick Tracy. Warren Beatty's Dick Tracy. See, George, I didn't want to mention The Spirit because I don't know why someone let Frank Miller direct that movie.
I forgot that he made that.
Right?
They were really like, yeah, Sin City did well enough. We'll let you do whatever you want. And then we got Sam Jackson doing costume changes every scene he's in.
Well, he has 8 of everything.
Yeah, including one where they dress him up like a Nazi.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
I
forgot The Rocketeer. Martin's right. I forgot the right, which is actually I think
that's a good one. I think out of the bunch that we just said, that's like the best one. Like, I know it's not based on anything. I also kind of technically count Darkman in that category too.
You know what? Good enough, right?
You know, it's not an adaptation. It's almost like the Creep Show of pulpy like vigilante comics, because you know, Creep Show wasn't directly based off anything. It was just based off those 50s horror comics like the EC stuff. So I always feel like Darkman's kind of like in that same category where it's a collective adaptation. It's almost like Weird Al Yankovic. You know, he has his straight up parody songs, and then he has style parodies where he's like, I'm going to do a style parody of Devo and stuff like that.
Looks like Aaron's one of the last. George is looking to get that Ice Cream Man on F for 11.
Hey, I've already said yes on the other two, so I got to keep the train rolling.
I guess you do.
Say that yes on that one. And now I got to give some other people their requests. So going on F now, I got the Sensational She-Hulk number 5 in very fine to near mint condition for $5. Where you got She-Hulk saving the real life crew of the Flintstones, looking a little less domesticated than the last time we saw them.
I'm sorry, can they do that? Is there not some sort of legal department they have? They have to.
I don't think the Sensational She-Hulk crew is really worrying about that kind of stuff. They really just did not give a damn. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take down the Demon off of A, and I'm gonna replace that with a RoboCop, The Future of Law Enforcement, number 3. This is near mint condition for $5. And you have a really nice RoboCop cover there with the reflection of his villain off the top of his head going up here on A. I'm going to take down the Marvel Fanfare up here on B. And I'm going to replace that with a Silver Surfer, number 46, in near mint condition for $5. Featuring everyone's favorite internet meme from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Adam Warlock, front and center, going right up here on B.
We're going to try to keep it spoiler-free today, folks.
Yeah, we know it's been a couple weeks since it came out, but, you know, not everyone can make it out to the theater. Hey, some people still aren't comfortable going back to the theater, and that's A-okay. That's why streaming's here. Ant-Man and the Wasp is already on Disney Plus as of yesterday. Got added on there.
Plus all the Indiana Jones movies.
And Venom, everyone's favorite.
You know what? It's funny because they're just going to merge that with Hulu after some point. So it's like, this was the end game, wasn't it?
See, that's the thing though, is I don't know if it's going to be Hulu going into Disney Plus or Disney Plus going into Hulu.
Maybe it'll be a Max situation where it'll become one but just keep part of the name.
Yeah, because that's the thing is, Disney owns all of Disney Plus. They only own a portion of Hulu.
Yeah. Well, then one has to guess. Maybe there's a buyout after some point.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, they'd have to buy out other major, entertainment corporations.
Before we get to, I'll just mention one thing. There was a request because we got people talk about Darkman. And then Martin in the chat was like, do you guys have any Darkman comics? And I was like, I was going to ask. Then I was like, wait a second, are there Darkman comics?
There are.
And there are, some of which have really cool covers.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think we're going to have any in here. I have seen some floating around the warehouse, so maybe hopefully by next week's shows, I can try and get those organized in the boxes over here for y'all. But yeah, I know for sure there is no Darkman over here as of right now.
Sienna can have a problem with this. I will just interrupt the show to say one thing. There's a Darkman versus Army of Darkness book.
Oh, yeah.
and there's a cover drawn by George Perez.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I'm like, wait a second. The domino effect that this show has on me sometimes of like finding out what actually does exist.
I mean, hey, at least it is comic book talk, and we're not like going down our rabbit hole of British TV like last time.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
We did do that.
Oh, yeah.
Going on C now, I got Punisher Batman from Marvel Comics and DC. This is the Dixon and Romita Jr. run, and Carl Jansen with John Romita Jr. doing this great cover of the two facing off in the rain while Joker's laughing in the background, and I'm assuming that guy bandaged up way back there is maybe Jigsaw?
It's probably Jigsaw.
That's what I would assume, but that's going to go up here on
there
C.
were two Batman Punisher crossovers. I don't remember who the villain of. I think Kingpin might have been one of the villains in the other one. But that one was also John Paul Valley Batman. The other one.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. All right. Sorry, folks. Looks like B came in first for C. So the person's name is B.
Okay.
B, Batman, Punisher, taken.
Okay, I was...
Yeah, I know. As I said, I'm like, I should probably clarify that.
Going up on C then to replace that real quick, I got everyone's favorite little green guy. We got got Slimer number 7. Very fine condition for $5. Slimer there, terrified of the giant thumbprint. I don't have a joke for that one. I was trying my best, like my brain was rattling trying to figure out a joke for that. I could not.
Well, hey, you can come by the mall and see Slimer in action.
That is true. You
but
can.
Please don't touch him. He has anxiety.
Yeah, he does have anxiety. You can take a picture through. We have him right in a glass display, so you can still take a picture. We just don't ask you to touch him because, hey, we don't like making anyone feel uncomfortable in the workplace.
Yes. All right. So, Dave, that Amazing Spider-Man E is a reprint for the 2004 Punisher movie, and that's Slimer's claimed.
Sweet. Take down L. Slimer. Going on G real quick, because I got to do the alliteration. This is Green Lantern number 64 in very good condition for $8. And you have Green Lantern facing off against... They got blue fists, so I'd assume it's maybe the Guardians of the... Not the Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Universe. Is that their name?
Yeah, the Guardians of the Universe.
Yes, Guardians of the Universe. Very good condition. Green Lantern, issue 64, $8 going down here on G for Green Lantern. And then up here on C, I got Justice League Europe, number 33 in near mint minus condition for $5. Got Lobo taking on, is it Despero? Despero on the front cover there going up here on C. And this issue also has a 16-page Sonic the Hedgehog insert. Like a little ad for an upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog comic that is in there on C.
Can we do that ASM reprint on E for 5 instead of 8?
Yes, we can do that for 5. Going up next on E, I got Etrigan the Demon, number 17. Near mint condition for $5 with this great Rodier cover of Demon getting a little romantic with Wonder Woman. That is going to go down here on E once again for Etrigan. Near mint condition for $5.
C is claimed by James.
Gotcha. Take that down. Either a big Lobo, Despero, or Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Any one of the above. Going on C to replace that now, I got The Amazing Spider-Man number 296, near mint condition for $5. And you got Dr. Octopus tangled in the web of this giant Spider-Man spider monstrosity, but it's not when his genetics were taking over and he turned into the giant four-armed, man spider. This is like, I would assume, some sort of vision. And then it's probably the Immortal Hulk has probably been up here the longest at this point.
It unfortunately has.
But also, once again, the time flies. I have forgotten to put up some preview books. So let me grab at least one from over here. I might do 2 at once. I've been... Well, we're already an hour in. I've only put one up.
Yeah, that's Spidey on C.
Is taken?
Yes.
Gotcha. I'll take that down. I'm also going to go ahead and take down the Immortal Hulk here on D. But hey, if you regret not picking up that Immortal Hulk #1, don't you worry. It will be back for last looks at the end of the show. Now for some preview books, since, once again, just completely lost track of time, even though I have a clock right here to look at.
All right, can I actually interrupt you for a second?
Do it.
Because I think I might have made a mistake here.
Do it.
The proper way to get our attention on a book, being that you need the letter
Yes.
and the name of the book.
Yes.
So therefore, if you just say letter and price, probably not the first one to be.
Yes.
All right. So my apologies. Then that JLE goes to Jeremy. My bad.
Okay.
It has been a bit. I am a little rusty.
Hey, we're both getting back into the swing of it. Going up here on C, I got Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. This is in fine to very fine condition for $60. And this has the first meeting between Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, as well as the first appearance and origin of the Orb, everyone's favorite eye-based supervillain who recently met his demise in the kind of tail end of Jason Aaron's Avengers run there. Apparently having the all-seeing eye of the Watcher really can't help you from being absolutely decimated by Doom Supreme.
I didn't see that coming. That Marvel Team Up is taken.
Alrighty. I guess I'll just go ahead and put our other preview book up on C. This is Giant Size Defenders #3 in fine to very fine condition for $50. And you got the Defenders teaming up with Daredevil to take down the Grand Master. That is going to go up here on C. And then on D, I got a Wonder Woman #97 from the Lobes Dadato run. Near mint condition for $5. Absolutely great Ryan Boland cover here of a Joker-fied Wonder Woman. That is going to go up here on D.
Alright, that Defenders on C is gone.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and take that down. Replacing that, I got Sensational She-Hulk #4 from Marvel Comics. Near mint condition for $5. You have She-Hulk looking for her enemy in a hall of mirrors, even though she's, kind of, it looks like she's right behind her, but hey, who knows? Maybe that's just a trick of the eye going up here on C.
She-Hulk on C is also gone.
Alrighty. Just grabbing a couple more books from over here. So we got the She-Hulk gone off C. And I'm going to replace that with a... Let's do this one. This seems kind of relevant with some stuff coming up. We got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #98. Very fine condition for $15. And this has your first appearance of Spot, the upcoming villain of the Across the Spider-Verse movie. Also one of my other favorite Spider-Man villains, because I just think he's a really cool concept, a really cool design. But he has the power to use the little black spots all over his body to create little black hole teleportation portals. That is going to go up here on C. Then, got to replace something else up here.
That Spidey is also gone.
Alrighty, I'll take that down. I'm also going to go ahead and take down the RoboCop off of A over here. Put that in our box for last looks. Replacing that on A, we got an amazing homage cover. This is the Sensational She-Hulk #53, near mint condition for $15, homaging Amazing Spider-Man 39, that classic cover of Green Goblin towing Spider-Man behind, trying to reveal his identity maskless. That Then it's going to go right up here on A for that sensational She-Hulk homage cover.
Would we do 5 for that Green Lantern on G?
Yeah, I'll do 5 for that. On C, I got classic Star Wars Return of the Jedi. This is still a sealed copy, near mint condition, with the cards still included. $20, going right up here on C. And then on G... Alright, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
87 or 95?
87 or 95 what?
Just choose.
I have a bad feeling about 87.
Alrighty. Next up on G, I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 87.
Nice.
Very good minus condition for $20. And you have Spider-Man Unmasked at Last. I love this cover of all his friends shocked at this reveal. And then you have the giant Spider-Man, who's kind of just has an expression like, what the hell, man? What are you doing? And that is going to go down here on G.
Alright, that sensational She-Hulk on A is taken.
Alrighty, I'm glad someone enjoyed that homage cover. Go over here real quick. Oh no! Oh no, bro. It's so empty in that box. Everything just fell over.
Can we do that ASM on G for 15? It's currently listed as 20.
I can do it for 17. Going up on A, I got The Flash number 173 in good to very good condition for $5. You have first there was 3 flashes, then there were 2, then there was 1, and then there were none. Going on up here on A. Come on.
Yes, Henry, you did get the She-Hulk. I would take down either if you're looking to take something
I was
down.
thinking Silver Surfer.
Well, actually, I was going to say Demon, but I like the Demon cover better, so yeah, Silver Surfer.
Well, so I think I put up Silver Surfer before I put up Demon, just slightly. And then... Let's see. Need another good book to put up there. Oh yeah, let's do this. This is Wolverine the Jungle Adventure. Make sure there's no issue number down here. Yep. This is just Wolverine the Jungle Adventure. Near mint condition for $8 with this absolutely gorgeous Mike Mignola cover here of Wolverine taking on Apocalypse single-handedly. That is going to go up here on B. Now I think I'll take down the Demon on
Well, actually,
E.
you can take down Spider-Man on G because someone swooped in. There we go for that 17 deal.
Alrighty. And then I guess going on G to replace it. Let's see. I'm going to put 2 of the same thing next to each other. Something needs to catch my eye. Just a single. Oh, yes. There you go. Going on G to replace that Amazing Spider-Man, I got Ghost Rider number 13, unlucky number 13. Very fine to near mint condition for $5. An absolutely gorgeous painted cover of Ghost Rider taking on some sort of being emitting light. I'm just going to assume it's Mothman. It's got the glowing eyes and everything. It just doesn't have wings. But that's going to go here on G. Down there for Ghost Rider.
See, that's going to be a Ghost Rider book now. He's going to fight the Mothman.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Alright, let's see.
Which also, if you didn't read it or didn't get your hands on it, the Free Comic Book Day for Zetaverse preview that they came out with had a little preview of the new Mothman book that's coming out under that label. Seems like a whole lot of fun. Seems like Mothman has a bit of a personality to express, which I'm really excited for.
Will we do 3 on that Flash on A?
Yeah, I'll do that for 3. Replacing that on A, I'm going to do a Sensational She-Hulk number 3. This is in very fine near mint condition for $5. This is, I think, probably one of the most iconic covers from this sensational She-Hulk run, where it's the third issue. It's time for the obligatory team up or special appearance, and here he is, and it's Spider-Man, everyone's favorite wall crawler, going up here on A. And then speaking of that rascal wall crawler, going on E, I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 95, fine condition for $40, and you got Spidey leaving the Big Apple and going to London itself, going here on E.
That She-Hulk on A is taken.
Alright. Go down here for some pulls.
George, you did get that She-Hulk on it. Well, next time I grab a long box, I'm going to a different long box, because this keeps falling.
There's also a spare one on top of the display back there, and there if you need another one.
I mean, at this point, I'll just try to courage through, because then I'd have to move all the books out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just too lazy to do that.
I got A open. Was there anything else I needed to take down?
No, just that.
Alright, cool.
Unless George wants that She-Hulk on F.
Yeah, come on. You don't want the She-Hulk saving the Flintstones
or
gang?
I guess the, so that's a good, non-legally, binding.
Well, you'd have to both replace the word...
Limestones?
Well, you don't want
limestone, quarry, just...
Yeah, because you want to replace the flint part of it, too.
You do want to place the flint part of it.
I can't think of one now. We'll think of something. Think of something later.
Alright, is that She-Hulk number 5 on F? Looks like 5. I just want to double check.
Yes, I'll double check, too. I also don't remember. Yes, She-Hulk number 5. Sensational She-Hulk number 5.
Aaron says the Bedrock Bunch.
That works. I was just going to say, like, the Pebble Rocks.
No, but Barney Pebble, So,
oh, dang it!
Yeah. Aaron says the Flagstones. The Linstones.
We're getting somewhere.
George will actually take that She-Hulk on F.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I love all the She-Hulk books we put up. That one just seems like the most interesting, with her being stuck on the TV with the Flintstones. Going up on A, I got Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. This is a near mint condition for $8. This is your first appearance of the new Guardians of the Galaxy team, so I think the second iteration of the team at this point. First appearance Taserface, and first appearance of the Stark, going up here on A.
Oh yeah, the Stark. You completely forget about.
Not to be confused with Tony Stark.
Well, actually.
Well, kinda.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a weird little area.
And then going on after I replace that She-Hulk, I got the Uncanny X-Men number 210 in very fine plus condition for $5. And this has your first cameo team appearance of the Marauders, going down here on F.
Can we do that Guardians on A 4-5?
Yes. Replacing that Guardians on A, I got the Mighty Avengers number 255. Near mint minus condition for misread that number. That's just, I don't even know how. For $5 near mint minus condition, we got Tom Palmer doing an amazing cover there with Photon or Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, whichever one you want to call it. Right there on the front cover with... can't tell if that's Namor or Star Fox, because they both kind of got that, like, calicky hair.
That's Star Fox.
Is it Star Fox? Captain America, Hercules, and Black Knight all there on A for Avengers. And then probably either the Ghost Rider or the Wonder Woman's been up here I think the longest now. So I'm going to take down that Wonder Woman on D. And I'm going to replace that with a Marvel team-up number 55 featuring Spider-Man and once again our favorite meme. And hey, he's even flying through space on this one. Adam Warlock, near mint minus condition for $5 going up here on D.
Marvel team up is taken. We're a little bit past an hour into the show, folks. To remind you, we'll be taking a break at 8:30, so in 20 minutes. Also reminding you of some stuff we've got coming around tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Today's Thursday. Saturday at Ultimate Comics Crabtree Valley Mall, we will be hosting Jeremy Whitley, writer of such books as Princeless, Unstoppable Wasp. There's another book which I'm thinking of. He did a Future Foundation book that I read, which I thought was fun. And
Unstoppable Wasp was a really good run.
Unstoppable Wasp was really good, you know, and that's also one of those just great all ages books.
Yeah.
Stuff that's actually all. Thankfully, Marvel has made it easily collectible for everybody too.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. He will be signing his new book, The Dog Knight, at Ultimate Comics Crabtree Valley Mall this Saturday from 12 to 3. Come on by.
Yeah.
Meet him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's really nice. We've done a bunch of signings with him. He's a really, really nice guy. And then, of course, even though it's ways off, we are doing Bull City Comic Con again this year in November. I know we've kind of started, I think, already trickling out some names of guests and stuff like that, including Alex Maleev's going to be there this year.
Alyssa Wong,
who we just had an amazing signing with this past Saturday at our Cary store for Spirit World. But yeah,
got some unknown dude named Brockton McKinney.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Maybe,
I don't know.
You know what? Maybe he was.
I think all I've heard is he's been working on like this. He's been working on something with this crazy guy named Alan Gill. I don't know the whole deal on it, but like I guess he's gonna be there.
Yeah, no, we're having some cool people there.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have some great people. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I mean, it is.
E.M. Geist is gonna be there. We got one of the vocalists from Black Flag, which I'm like, what a weird pick, but at the same time, that's so cool that we get something like that.
Yeah, I'm real excited to have, conventions back in full force, and I'm really happy we're starting off with Bull City because I mean it's like our biggest convention. Yeah. It was the first convention I ever went to, so like it has.
That was my first comic book convention, yeah.
So I was, I'm really excited to get it back, and it's also even though it's not consecutive now, it is our 10th year running the convention. So we're really excited trying to go all out as far as getting as many vendors and guests and as much as we can do possible for this one. So once again, it's all the way in November, but keep your eyes on our social media because I'm sure we, once again, trickling out some more names once we're ready to announce more guests and vendors and all sorts of stuff.
I know the folks over at the Carolina Theater are also starting to do that because we team up with them for that.
Yeah.
Their programming, we're going to be hosting Batman 89 there. Got V for Vendetta coming so far. They've all got some good programming.
Yeah, and I believe your ticket comes with, like, even if you just get the convention ticket, I think it comes with at least 2 vouchers to go over to the Carolina Theater and watch any of the movies and stuff we're showing all weekend long. Yeah. I mean, hey, we get it. Sometimes you just need a break from walking around all day, so you're like,
Get some popcorn.
Get some popcorn.
Watch a movie.
Yeah, relax. Watch a movie in the theater that hasn't been in a theater for, years upon years upon years.
Also, very good timing, Batman 89 for this year.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone will be real excited to see Michael Keaton in the bat suit again. No other movie this year is going to have that.
No. What are you talking about?
Going on G real quick before we get to anything.
Well, actually, can we take that Marvel team up down? It had already been claimed.
Yes.
I just want to make sure we don't get any confusion.
Yes, I just completely forgot about that.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to double check with that. For C, it's listed at 20. Can we do 18?
Yes, I can do 18.
Okay.
Cool. I got some more space to put up. On G still, real quick, I got Amazing Spider-Man number 74 or 875 with the legacy numbering. Near mint condition for $5 with this absolutely gorgeous Momoko cover. Going down here on G.
That is a gorgeous cover.
It is absolutely amazing.
Man, I could just paint my entire house just with her images on it.
It's so good. Going up on C, I got Invincible number 84. Very fine to near mint condition for $5. And you got, is it Mark?
Mark.
Yeah, Mark just standing in the void. This is what it looks like to us. When it is that little black screen for a couple of seconds before the, after the little pre-roll thing and before the show starts. This is what it looks like on our end. We're just waiting in the void. That is going up there on C. And then up on D, I got The Walking Dead, number 34, near mint condition for $10, with this being part of the prison storyline. Clearly before the end of that storyline with the tank and all the other stuff that happens, which is so great.
Alright, that Spidey on G is... I'm sorry. That Spidey on G is taken.
Cool.
As is The Walking Dead.
Sweet. I'll take both of those down. Going up on D to replace The Walking Dead, I got Dark Horse Presents, number 107, Dark Horse Presents Rusty Razor Clam, President of Neptune, near mint condition for $5. Absolutely gorgeous. Magnolia cover here, definitely inspired by some, old school pulpy sci-fi stuff with, the big glass dome heads and all that stuff. Going up here on D. And I gotta get y'all at least one more preview book before we get to our break here.
We've got about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, but I still gotta give it to them.
Yeah, that is very true.
So,
gotta sweeten the deal.
Yeah, and it seems this is gonna fit. This is a nice little, getting into the second half where, I always pull out the bigger stuff on the second half of the show. Going on G for the big green lady herself. We got Fantastic Four, number 275, very fine condition for $75. And you got, I believe this is supposed to be Stan Lee on the cover, but I don't see that iconic mustache on there. And this is both a newsstand copy and a Mark Jewelers variant. So you got the Wombo combo there of both the newsstand and Mark Jewelers down there on G for that.
Pray tell, what is the Mark Jewelers variant?
Isn't that just where it just has inserts for the Mark Jewelers, jewelry store?
Oh, does it? Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know that. I thought it was one of those special... I mean, granted, because you didn't have too many variants back in the day, just between newsstand and direct market?
Yeah, it's not like a cover variant. It's literally just a smaller portion of the printings had a Mark Jewelers insert ad on the inside. So, for those who don't know, that is what a Mark Jewelers variant or, Mark Jewelers edition is that it just has a insert for the Mark Jewelers stores and it wasn't printed in every single copy that came out for every issue. And then gotta replace at least one more book. I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace I think I'm gonna do the Avengers up here. Get rid of that Avengers on A. And I'm gonna replace that with, hey, we're coming back, we're bringing back the Ultimate Universe. Got a little snippet of that event in the was that in the Uncanny Avengers Free Comic Book Day book that came out?
I believe it was.
Going up here on A, we got Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1, near mint condition for $5. It was really funny to me because just like Ultimate Spider-Man, the plot line of them becoming the Fantastic Four is kind of a slow burn, and I don't think it happens until issue 5 or 6. So it's always funny to me when he's like, issue 1 covers them already powered up, and then you get into the book and you still have to wait like 5 issues. But yeah, Ultimate Comics, Fantastic Four #1 up there on A.
This is just out of sheer curiosity. I'm trying to, hold on a second. Jacob, issue 84 of Invincible is on C. It's very fine, near mint condition. You're listing it for $5 currently. I was looking for pictures of Stan Lee in the 80s, so I just trying to corroborate, is that truly Stan Lee? I mean, granted, you want to do a little bit of the pastiche, so you maybe want to leave something out.
Yeah.
Or, now he has, like most pictures I'm seeing, he's got the mustache. Because I think because around the 70s is the time he kind of, builds up the persona of Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Because in, like, the 60s, he's, balding and no mustache. Can we do that Invincible that's currently listed as 5 on C for $3?
Yes, I can do that for $3. Go ahead and take that down. And we'll replace that with a Mighty Avengers number 243. Very fine plus condition for $4. And you got Vision wearing his little thinking cap going up here on C. Got to take a big test. He's got the SATs tomorrow. Got to study up. All right, let's see.
On E is Amazing Spider-Man number 85. It is currently listed as $40, and it is in fine condition. Sometimes my eyes work.
Hey, you know what? That's all we need.
George said it was the Avengers, or the West Coast Avengers. Or no, is that regular Avengers, or is it West Coast?
The one I just put up?
Yes.
That's it's the main Avengers. It was just when they switched it up, so it said the Mighty Avengers.
Ah, I see. He called the thinking cap there the Walmart Cerebro. Which is kind of funny.
You know what? If I saw Walmart selling a Cerebro, I'd say Sereno. Alright. I'll see everyone later.
Well, folks, looks like we're going to have to take a short little break. We'll be right back after word from these sponsors.
No, the break's not yet. Don't make them think that we're taking the break yet. We haven't gotten into our mandated break time.
Just put up the small technical difficulty thing with the little Spanish flea playing.
Oh, that. You know how like when sometimes it's like, like the iconic character for something, he's like repairing a TV, it should be like Ultimate repairing a computer.
We need to commission that.
Yeah, just Ultimate smashing a computer with a hammer.
Alright, on C, we were just making a joke about, I think that's Avengers 243?
Yes, Avengers 243.
And it was very fine plus condition.
Yeah, very fine plus. Was I supposed to take anything else?
Nothing's sold yet.
Okay,
so
cool.
unless you want to, I guess at some point you have to.
I gotta take down something, so I'm gonna take down Wolverine up here, off of B, and I'm gonna replace that with an X-Force number 23, near mint condition for $5, and Domino triumphant taking down Deadpool finally after I think this is supposed to be like his 5th or 6th appearance in the X-Force series at this point, going up there on B.
All right. Can we do F for 3 instead of 5?
Yes, I can do that for 3 instead of 5.
Folks, just a quick reminder, because I've made this mistake and I've already made this mistake today in general. If you could put not only the letter or the price, or depending on if you're making an offer or not as well, but the name of the book or something about the book,
it doesn't even have to be
Fantastic Four, you can say She-Hulk. Because there's no other She-Hulk, or actually, so there's an Ultimate Fantastic Four, but you get the idea. It's as long as you put something along with the correct letter.
Yeah, it always helps us out.
Not just the price.
And it's always, it's helpful during the main show, but it becomes really helpful, especially when we get to last looks, just because we're going so rapid fire. So, I'm constantly replacing these up here. So if you just say B, we're going to think you're wanting whatever's up there currently, as opposed to maybe the book I just put down. So just make sure you do that because it always helps clarify everything for us so there's no flub-ups or anything.
And also,
like
this
that.
is not me being like, oh, you guys. I'm just like, yeah, it does help move everything.
It's
It's
always helpful to have a little reminder.
Also, I'm trying to avoid any like showdowns between. Well, technically, this person has the correct one, so they get that one first because that is what we would do here. You're all good. Otherwise, just want to double check with everyone here. We're all good. We're all fine. Just a slight weapons malfunction. How are you?
You already used that joke.
I did use that joke. I've just I quote that a lot. Just weirdly out of context.
Yeah, I mean it's a good quote.
It is. That and Star Trek Freak is hard.
Even as a person who is admittedly not a big Star Trek person, for some reason my TikTok feed recently has just become flooded with Star Trek clips. Specifically, one I actually watched all the way through was a clip, I believe, from the Next Generation, where Scotty comes back on the ship.
Yes.
And he goes into the holodeck and recreates the bridge from the original
Enterprise. Give me the Enterprise. NCC 1701.
No
A,
no
B,
D.
C, or D. Jeremy in the comments giving some clarification that guy is supposed to be a tabloid magazine guy, which also could just be a dig at Stanley as well. I don't know what John Byrne is feeling at that point.
It feels like a dig at Stanley because it definitely looks like him.
It's not as bad as what Jack Kirby actually did in the 70s with Funky Flashman and House Roy.
Yes.
Not only a dig on Stan Lee, but at Roy Thomas, who will be in Charlotte pretty soon.
What a segue to
a segue. I'm not a show that we're not even putting on. I'm just looking forward to.
Going on F now, I got The Amazing Spider-Man. We had issue 80 earlier. Now we have issue 79 of The Amazing Spider-Man in good to very good condition for $25. And this is your second appearance of the Prowler, going up on F.
Right, John, that FF on G is issue 275.
And it is both a Mark Jewelers and a newsstand. So it's the Wombo combo.
Wombo combo. Also, folks, we got about 5 minutes till we hit our break.
Yes.
Just to let you all.
Let y'all know.
I would do either Ultimate Fantastic Four, Mignola, or Spidey on the...
Oh yeah, that one on E's been there a bit. I'm going to take down that one on E. A little sticky note for it.
Can we do that ASM on F with the Prowler for 20 instead of 25?
Yes, I'll do that for 20. Going on E to replace that not purchased Amazing Spider-Man, the one that's here for last looks later. Going on E now, I got Spawn issue number 148, near mint condition for $20. This is a Capullo cover with Spawn over a bunch of dead bodies, as I would assume shot, as well as a mountain of bullet casings. That is going to go down there on E for excessive. And then going on F, I got Marvel Spotlight number 3, Spotlight on Werewolf by Night. This is in very good condition for $20. And it has the story, The Thing in the Cellar, Werewolf by Night chained up and now getting some sort of metal monstrosity sicked on him. That's going to go down there on F. This has your second appearance of Werewolf by Night, as well as your first mention of the Darkhold. So earlier we had the origin of the Darkhold. Now we have the first mentioning of the Darkhold's existence in the Marvel Universe. And then... now I'm going to take down that Ultimate FF off of A. And I'm going to replace that with a Spider-Man 2099 number 40. Excuse me. Near mint condition for $5. Spider-Man 2099 taking on Goblin 2099, who seems to have amassed his own little army here, going up there on A.
Can we do that Spawn on E for 15 instead of 20?
Yes, I can do that for 15. Replacing that, I got on E, we have X Factor number 13, newsstand copy in very fine condition for $5. and you have either a giant Jean Grey or a very tiny Cyclops, or a combination of both, going down here on E.
Either his worst nightmare or greatest dream.
Mm. Looking for some Carolina hardcore ecstasy. That's a Frank Zappa reference. I'm probably gonna look through that to get us a new stack during the break,
which is about time if you'd like to take it, unless you want to grab one more book.
I want to put up one more preview book.
Right, let's put up one more preview book.
And I usually ask the crowd, but I don't have enough time. Slab or no slab?
Oh, let's put up a slab. We haven't done a slab today.
Yeah, let's do.
We haven't done a slab yet.
We haven't done a slab yet. We do have a couple, so I'll use one of them up right now.
Can we do that Avengers on C43 that's currently listed as 4?
Yes, I'll do that for 3, absolutely.
Okay, that
now gives me a space for this beautiful slab. Okay, we got a Savage Dragon number 140. This is a huge team-up issue. Not only, of course, do you have the title character Savage Dragon, you also have Invincible, Witchblade, Shadowhawk, and Spawn all making appearances in this issue. Graded at a 9.8 by CGC, $225. And you also got this great pin-up back cover on there that is going to go up here on C. Obviously, we'll still be here looking at the chat and everything, so if someone does claim it real quick, we'll see and give you an update when we get back. And since I put up a big price book before we go on a break, I will also really quickly give the spiel on layaways. So, layaway is always an option on the live show. The rules we have going on with layaways is it is a 10% down deposit. So you say you want to put something on layaway in your claim, put it down 10%, and then you get 6 months to pay it off, and we put it on each of your invoices, break it up monthly or weekly, however you want. Or if you want to pay extra a certain time period, just shoot us a message. We can always work that stuff out. You can only have one item on layaway at a time. But if you have something on layaway, want to put something new on layaway, just let us know. We can work it out, bill you for whatever you have left on the current one, on this invoice, and then also simultaneously get you started with a new one. And I think that is it for the layaway spiel. So now we're going to take our little break here, get you some more books set up, go to the little nerd room. Nerd room. Yeah, that didn't sound... that sounded a lot different than I expected.
You trying to say the little nerds room?
Yeah, I forgot the S. The S
I'm
is
not
very...
Sure I'm not sure if it's better by a mile, but you know what?
At least it sounds like it sounds like I'm trying to allude to the bathroom as opposed to just my room that I keep statues in. But yeah, we're gonna take a little quick break, get you some more books set up, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes. To keep going on the second half of the show here. Still got plenty of preview books to get through. Still got plenty of other amazing books in these boxes to get through, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and I was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back, and guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate.
And the new Ultimate Comics! Ultimate Comics!
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One kindly please.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around for our little break here. We are back. Do we have any claims or offers while we were
Matt
away?
just wanted to know what issue F was. Was it Marvel Spotlight on Werewolf by Night, or is it Werewolf by Night solo series?
It is Marvel Spotlight number 3.
Okay, gotcha.
But that is, once again, your second appearance of Werewolf by Night and your first mention of the Darkhold in the Marvel Universe.
So I guess that was the only question that we had.
Get some caffeine.
Yeah.
All right.
I posed this earlier, so I'll pose this to the chat outside, because you grabbed, the Red Bull Summer?
Yes, the Red Bull Summer Edition,
And
which this year is Juneberry.
Yeah, so I was wondering, what does summer taste like? So folks, in the chat, while we're having some fun, what does summer taste like?
Juneberry, maybe? But in the meantime, while we wait for those responses, I'm going to take down this Dark Horse Presents off of D, and I'm going to replace it with another great Mignola cover. This is Action Comics Weekly number 614, very fine to near mint condition for $5, featuring Green Lantern with this, once again, just amazing Mike Mignola cover here of him, in the shadow of space on an asteroid above the sun. So much going on. Amazing cover going up here on D.
All right. Can we do that werewolf for 13? It's currently listed as 20.
I can do it for 16. And then...
And 16. Okay. Jeremy is going to put the Savage Dragon on layaway.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and take that down and put it in your nice free protective bag that comes with it. Always got to advertise the free bag. But yeah, nice pickup there on that Savage Dragon slab. And once again, we still got plenty of previous books, including one more slab book, which I'm really excited about, even though it's not your, typical superhero fare or anything like that. I think it's just a really cool book to put up, and we will get to that certainly soon, coming up here in the show. But in the meantime, I'm going to put up on C, I got Prince Namor the Submariner number 15. This is in very good plus condition for $10, and you got Submariner taking on the Dragon, who I believe is supposed to be the same Dragon Man who joins up during the Future Foundation storyline. Although this time he's gray instead of purple, which is also interesting. I was earlier processing some books for our Durham Store's back issue, the $5 boxes we have back there, and I came across this issue of Thor that had Fin Fang Foom on the cover, but he was entirely orange. And I was very confused by that.
Is this like a Grey Hulk kind of situation?
Yeah, is there another variation of Fin Fang Foom, or was there some just random time period where it was orange instead of green? But yeah, I just saw that earlier, and I was like, that's interesting change in character. Let's see. Probably take down... probably the X Factor up here on B. And take that down and replace that with DC Showcase number 6 of 12. This is in near mint condition for $5. This DC Showcase number 6, once again, featuring Bibbo and Lobo. Near mint condition, $5. You got Bibbo playing some poker with some dogs while Lobo's just kind of standing there behind him as his little muscle. That is going up here on B for Bibbo.
Matt, the condition on F is very good.
Yes, very good
So that's
condition.
Marvel Spotlight. That Bibbo on B is taken.
Sweet. Down, put it over here. And I'm going to go ahead and replace it with the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 28, near mint condition for $5, featuring Spider-Man taking on Carnage. That is going to go up here on B. Of course, Carnage being a big player in the Summer of Symbiotes events, because I think there's two simultaneously going on at the same time with that.
There's the Cult of Carnage.
Yeah, there's
which is the crossover between Miles and Carnage.
Yeah, and then you also have the Extreme Venomverse side of it, which, yeah, I think that Cult of Carnage storyline is like the active one going on right now. I think Extreme Venomverse, I want to say, starts up within the next month. And then replacing this Spider-Man 2099 on A, I got an Uncanny X-Men number 211 newsstand copy in very fine condition for $8, featuring that anniversary border around the edge, as well as a pretty torn up Wolverine in the center going up here on A. And placing this X Factor on E, I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 88 in good to very good condition for $15. And you got Spidey taking on the living tentacles of Dr. Octopus. That is going down here on E. Organize my little stack. We'll go look for some more books over here for a second. I wish gravity would just stop working.
Well, I don't think that would work out well for any of us.
I don't care. I just don't want my books to fall in the box.
Alright.
Turn off the artificial gravity. Reveal to the audience we are actually in space.
We've been in space this entire time. That's right, Ultimate Comics has its own space station.
That's why our $8 flat rate shipping on all shipments is so impressive. Is because we're shipping them down directly from space.
You have a ship that comes by, and they got to do refueling. Sometimes they bring back, some weird alien stuff that we have to take care of.
Yeah.
That's why we keep a cat on the station.
They honestly don't send up enough food. It's mostly just like bags and boards and comic supplies. And we're like, please, we need sustenance.
Listen, it's fiber, but nothing else.
We need sustenance, and they're like, no, you need to meet the quota of bag and boarding before we can send up a food supply. And apparently we haven't quite hit that mark yet.
Matthew is countering for the Werewolf by Night, but also isn't going to include that Submariner we have. So collectively, for F and C, 25.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Replacing that Submariner on C, I got Green Lantern issue number 51 in good to very good condition for $8. And you got Green Lantern taking on the Paul brothers. I think I can end my joke there. That's going up here on C, $8 on that good to very good condition. Green Lantern number 51. Yeah, 51. And
what
then
issue is that Action Comics on, D?
that is Action Comics number 614. And then on F, I'm going to put down a Marvel 2-in-1, number 52, featuring The Thing and Moon Knight. This is a newsstand copy in very fine to near mint condition. And you got The Thing and Moon Knight taking on Crossfire. That is $5 going down here on F.
Alright, we have an offer for collectively G and E, which is
Okay.
an Amazing Spider-Man on E and the Fantastic Four on G, for $60.
I can do both of them together for $75. That's my counter offer. I can do both E and G together for $75.
Team up on F is taken.
Alrighty.
And just to get some answers, Jen said that summer tastes lemonade-y.
You know what? I can deal with that. Although I don't know why I always like strawberry lemonade better, so like that would be my go-to for a summertime drink, the strawberry lemonade. Especially if it's got like the seeds in it.
Yeah. Okay, it's something.
I mean, I like that. Also, people think I'm weird because I also like cornbread that has corn kernels in it. Which I have not seen anyone do in a very, very long time. Which always makes me sad.
See, I'm not a cornbread person, so I can't really speak onto that. Alright, so that person will pass on that deal.
I gotcha.
We have another person going for both B and E collectively for 13.
So B and E for 13. I can do both of them for 15. So you're pretty much getting that book up on B for free at that point.
And yes, G is $75. It's very fine, and is both the newsstand edition and the Mark Jewelers edition.
Yes. And we were researching that one earlier. The only lowest listing we saw for one that had both the newsstand and the Mark Jewelers was $85. So it's already a bit below the lowest asking price we could find online earlier.
Joe sliding in here with some cooking advice. Next time you're making cornbread, you can put in a can of cream corn instead of either milk or water or oil, depending on what you're using.
I will take note of that whenever I get in my own place and can cook again. Because, not a good idea right now. Let's see. I feel like at this point I gotta take down the Fantastic Four on G.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is.
Unfortunate. But it will be back for last looks later on in the show here. I also gotta get y'all another preview book. So I'm gonna do, going on G to replace that Fantastic Four, I got What If Planet Hulk #1. This is in near mint condition for $50. This has your first appearance of Scar, the son of Hulk and Sierra, and it is your standalone story set in an alternate reality, spun off from the Planet Hulk event itself. So first appearance of Scar, which I guess, started here and then made his way to the main universe.
Ain't it funny? It's like Jane Foster being born a What If comic way before.
And then given the worst haircut known to man in the She-Hulk end of the She-Hulk TV series. Sorry to spoil that show that I think is coming up on a year old almost.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Just to say that that Marvel team up has been taken.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Just want to make sure we don't confuse anybody here. And that Hulk is also taken.
Sweet. I'll take that down off of G. Going on F, I got The Flash #198. This is in fine condition for $20. And this issue has your first solo story featuring Zatanna. That's going to go down here on F for Flash. And then on G, I got Stars and Stripes #0. This is in very fine plus condition for $25. This has your first full appearance of the second Star Spangled Kid, Courtney Whitmore, and your first appearance of Pat Dugan, going up here on G.
Or are you Stargirl.
Yeah, anyone who's sad by the cancellation of Stargirl after season 3, here's a book that you can use to memorialize it. Remember it for the rest of
Go
your
back to
days.
its roots.
Go back to its roots.
Yeah.
No, Loki season 2 hasn't been canceled. In fact, was given a release date.
Yes.
That along with the Echo show.
Which I was like, that's a weird combo to put together for like the announcement dates. It's like, yeah, Loki, and then it's like Echo. Still excited. I just have no clue what you're gonna do with this.
All right, that Stars and Stripes is taken.
Alrighty, I'll take that down off of G. And I'm going to replace that with an Avengers 162. This is in good to very good condition. And this issue also has your first appearance of Jocasta, created by Ultron, supposed to be his wife, inspired by Janet Van Dyne. Also plays a pretty major part in like the later Marvel Zombies storylines that kind of get super crazy.
Oh yeah, Marvel Zombies 3?
I think it was 3 and 4.
With Machine Man.
Machine Man.
And then Howard the Duck's in 4.
Yeah, Howard the Duck's in 4. He's also in another one of those series.
I think he's in the one after as well.
Yeah.
He's not in Returns.
He's not in Returns. There was one that had like a subtitle where it was Machine Man and Howard going through like the multiverse of different zombies. Was that number 4?
Okay, so there. All right, so we've got some things here. I will get to it in a second because I was obsessed with Marvel Zombies when I was a younger person.
Oh, same.
So for Green Lantern on C, can we do that for 5? It's kind of listed as 8.
Yes.
Okay. Same with Avengers on G.
Yes.
For 5, it's kind of listed. Okay. Cool. Let me put those in. Martin reminding me that it was Marvel Zombies Destroy, which was the multiverse one.
Yes. Because I knew it had a subtitle.
Because I think 4 was a Midnight Suns thing.
Yeah.
Why not have even gotten Machine Man? So that could have just been, because that was the... Because 3 was Machine Man.
Yeah,
Go to the
3 was Machine Man.
Go to that universe, and then that version's Morbius.
Yes.
Trying to invade, and they stopped it. But then they decide, let's just get our Morbius, and it was more of a Midnight Suns before. So Destroy, I think, was.
Yeah, that was Machine Man and Howard going to various universes that had different variations on the zombie plague, so that way they could create an inoculant for the main universe, so it never got a zombie plague.
Yeah, it's fun because they'd also go they list them off at director names, so they have Romero zombies, which are a certain type of zombies.
Yeah.
Your faster kind of 30 Days a Night. No, those are vampires. What was the other one? Where did the fast zombies coming from?
28 Days Later, I think was the first one that did it.
Yeah.
Or at least one of the major first ones that did it. Going on C, I got The Amazing Spider-Man number 91, very fine plus condition for $35. And you got Spider-Man threatening, I believe... Oh my gosh. Just threatening civilians at this point. Everyone's starting to turn on him.
I have no idea who that is. Maybe it's Captain Stacy. Maybe it's J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, because on the right side. Okay, so on the far left side, that's J. Jonah Jameson down ducking in the corner.
Yeah.
But in the right side, that's Gwen, Aunt May, Mary Jane, and Harry.
Yeah.
So I don't know who that other guy is.
And I can tell you it's the guy he's holding is not Captain Stacy, because I'm staring at the death of Captain Stacy.
Okay, he looks nothing like that.
Well, he is wearing a green suit also, but Captain Stacy died in the previous issue of issue 90.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's him back from the dead.
Ooh, Ghost Stacy.
Or don't remind me of Ghost Stacy from Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, you don't like him just standing there menacing and going...
like Pocket. What is with it with that year?
I don't know. Going on G real quick before we get to anything else, I got Uncanny X-Men number 251, very fine plus condition for $8, and you got Wolverine being a little crooked crucified. on a giant wooden X with a big pile of skulls underneath him. That is going to go down here on G.
I mean, it's really the only way to do it.
Yeah. Screw a sandy desert. We only put him in a pile of skulls.
Got a request for Invincible or anything related to Miles Morales as well.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Take a look through our more modern boxes, see if I can find anything for y'all. Things here. Probably I'm gonna get rid of this action up here on D, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace that with an Invincible number 79. This is a near mint condition for $5, and you have Invincible and Adam Eve, and I believe the Immortal having a little play date between their kids going up here on D.
Yes, that is D.
And then...
Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. And then... And what next? Probably this Amazing Spider-Man up here on B. Go ahead and replace that with a... It's got Miles in it. We got a Champions number 3 from Marvel Comics. Near mint minus condition for $5. C is right up in front there. Going up here on B. And then get one more down.
Can we do that Invincible for $3?
Yes. Place that Invincible on D with issues 1 through 5, so the entirety of the 5-issue miniseries of Old Lady Harley, near mint condition for $15. This is actually just a really, really fun series, and obviously playing off of the old man series that Marvel was going through, that whole era, because they had the Old Man Logan, Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Quill, like all at the same time. So DC was like, let's play a little fun with that, do Old Lady Harley, which is a really, really fun mini-series if you have not read it.
Alright, Matthew, I'm sorry, I just completely lost train of my thought. Oh man, because I'm trying to think of the artist's name. That's the ASM cover with Black Cat. I can't think of the name of the artist.
J. Scott Campbell?
Thank you. The J. Scott Campbell cover has not been shown yet.
It has not gone up yet.
We'll put it up at some point today.
Yes, it is still in our little previews box back here. I always save the best stuff for last.
As well, that Old Lady Harley is taken.
Alrighty. Go ahead and take that down. And I'm going to replace that with a Flash number 180 in very good to fine condition for $12. It's Flash taken on... it's not Silver Samurai. Is it Samuroid or something like that? I forgot what they called his samurai villain.
I don't even.
That is going to go up here on D.
Hopefully not something offensive.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be like a... What was it? Egg Foo Young or whatever, the Wonder Woman villain.
Yes, something like that. See, I want to see if they even put it on the cover.
I didn't see it on there. It just said the fastest sword in the East.
Yeah, what issue is it?
180.
Baron Katana and his android Samuroids.
Okay.
So I think we were pretty on the money on that one.
Yeah, I knew Samuroid was a thing, but I was like, that's a guy, so it's not one of the android ones. So so it's Baron Samurai, and he controls the Samuroids.
Yes, it's the first appearance of both of them.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, I looked at what Baron Katana looks like.
You can see it on there. He's definitely a bit of a stereotype.
Just definitely a bit, yeah. So that's
maybe not as bad as some of like the stereotypes you would see in the old like Popeye cartoons.
Yes, not as bad, or even as like Detective Comics #1.
Yeah, but certainly not great.
No, not great at all. I mean, it's I'd say it's on par with the Yellow Nail, or Wong Chu, Iron Man's technical first villain.
Yeah.
That's not the Mandarin. Or the Mandarin.
Or early depictions of the Mandarin.
Just a bit of a recap of what we have up here, folks. Not that you can't see it, but I thought I'd just vamp for a bit. Uncanny X-Men number 211, which is the corner, not the corner, the what do you call that? It's got everything surrounding.
A border?
Border, thank you, the border variant with the Marvel Universe there. We have listed $8. It's the newsstand edition. It is very fine. On B, we have Champions number 3 listed at $5. It is near mint minus. I believe that's from the first Champions series written by Mark Waid.
Technically not the first, because you have the original team with like
Hercules, okay, sorry, the first
Rider.
version of this Champions series,
yes.
Not the original. So yes, thank you for correcting me. Amazing Spider-Man number 91 at a very fine plus, currently listed at $35. What is Spider-Man doing, and how could he even further break Aunt May's heart, even though that he she doesn't know. Or at least not at this point. She doesn't know.
The only way he could truly break her heart is saying that he doesn't like her wheat cakes.
That would kill her. Yes, that would kill her. We got Flash 180 over on D. Very good, fine. Listed at $12. He's fighting the Samuroids and Baron Katana, as we were quite literally just speaking of. On E, Amazing Spider-Man number 88 at a good, very good, listed at $15 as Spider-Man fights the arms of Dr. Octopus. Plus the return of Spider-Man's deadliest foes. Got Flash down on F. I don't remember what issue it was. It's Barry Allen. Looks like he's praying up to the skies of something.
Oh,
I kind of really like this cover. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is issue 198 of the Flash, and that is your first solo story featuring Zatanna.
Ah, there you go.
DC comic.
I'm also gonna say really funny that you got that one where he's praying down, and next to him on G is Wolverine crucified.
Yeah, ooh, I didn't realize that placement. That is a lot of fun.
Placement.
That is a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
All right.
Your Lord and Savior Wolverine. Turned water into beer.
Oh yeah, what kind of what denomination are you? Oh, I'm a Bubite.
I'm a Bubite. Bubite, You're always clashing sectarianly against the Sabretooth.
Oh yeah.
Are you a Laura, Laura Day Adventist, or are you a Dakin? I gotta think of this now. Are you a Dakinite? First Reformed Church of Gabby. Okay, I'm done.
The Church of Sabretooth Latter-day Saints.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, I gotta keep going. I gotta put a book on. Going on G, I'm gonna put up another one of our preview books for the night. This is Harley Quinn number 3. This is from the New 52 run. This is the 1 in 25 Tommy Lee Edwards variant, near mint condition for $165. Going right down here on G with that kind of like steampunky almost Harley Quinn design.
Yeah, it's got that kind of Mardi Gras look to her.
Yeah.
The classic Jester look.
Yeah, it's like Mardi Gras steampunk.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm also going to take down this Uncanny X-Men up here on A, and I'm going to replace that with, because we luckily Zach, one of the other Zachs, the warehouse Zachs who actually do all the work here, they were able to price a nice stack of Amazing Spider-Man books. That's why we've had so many in that like 80s to 90s range pop up over the night. They got those priced earlier today, and they're just really good, so I'm going to use them.
Praise be to the warehouse Zachs.
Yeah, praise be to the warehouse Zachs, not this Zach. This Zach doesn't do anything. This Zach just takes all the glory for all their hard work. But going on A, as I kind of already spoiled, this is another issue of Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man number 92 in very good to fine condition for $30. And this is the first battle between Spider-Man and his amazing friend, the Iceman, going up here on A for Amazing. What now? What should I get rid of?
I'd say either Champions or the Spider-Man versus Doc's Arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Take down that Spider-Man on E. I'm gonna replace that with the Mighty Thor number 392 in fine condition for $10. This has your first appearance of Quicksand, both in book and I believe on cover here. And your first appearance of Kevin Masterson, who later becomes Thunderstrike. That is going to go down here on E. And
can we do that Flash on F for 10? Careless does 20.
I could do it for 14.
Alright. That Thor on E is claimed.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and take that down. And I'm going to replace that with a War of Kings, the Savage World of Scar. This was a one-shot for the War of Kings event for Marvel Comics. Near mint condition for $5. And you got Scar front and center there, taking on, it looks like Sunspot and Hercules, going down here on E. And then I'm going to take down this I just put up, so I'm going to leave that there for a second. I know we have the offer on.
Did you?
Got a hair in my mouth.
Oh, I thought you got a plastic cut or something.
No, I got a hair in the hair from my mustache.
The offer was passed.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that down off of F. And I'm going to replace that with a Lady Death versus Vampirella. This is issue number, or is this just a one-shot? It is just a one-shot. Lady Death versus Vampirella, very fine condition for $5 with a great Adam Hughes cover of the two ladies facing off. That is going to go down here on F. And then I think I'm going to take down our Samuroids up here on D. And I'm going to replace that with the 100-page Crisis on Infinite Earths Giant. This is a near mint condition for $5. This was a simultaneous reprinting of some of the storyline from the original Crisis on Infinite Earths event, as well as some prelude original comic stuff for the TV adaptation of Crisis on Infinite Earths that was done for the CW Arrowverse. That is going to go up here on D. Once again, near mint condition for $5 on that one.
Lady Death has been claimed.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take that down off of F. And in its place, I'm going to do Uncanny X-Men number 222. This is a newsstand copy in very fine condition for $10. And you got Wolverine expressing his religious right and taking... Alright, I'm not going to continue that joke.
That Crisis has been claimed.
It's alright. I'm going to go ahead and replace that Crisis on D with Amazing Spider-Man number 345. This is a near mint condition for $8, and you got Spidey taking on Boomerang with this great Bagley cover, as well as you got at the top here it says Venom Lives, and then you see Liz Lillahead and it says Miss Me, which I just think is a lot of fun. That is going to go up here on D, once again, near mint condition for $8 on that Amazing Spider-Man 345.
Can we do that Uncanny X-Men on F for 6? It's currently listed as 10.
Yeah, I can do that for 6. Take it down for you while I'm here. Next up, going on F, I got Hellions number 5. This is a near mint condition for $12, and this is the Alex Ross Timeless cover for this issue, featuring Jean Grey, not phoenixed out like the forgot what specific book it was for, but for the most recent Timeless line where it's all the villains. This is the previous one where it's all the heroes, so it's, you know, good Jean Grey as opposed to Dark Phoenix Jean Grey. Down there on F.
I bought it, yet I don't remember which issue it was.
It's some X-Men book. We know that much. I'm going to go ahead and take down Champions up here on B. And I'm going to go ahead and replace that with America number 1. This is in very fine to near mint condition for $12 and is your first solo series featuring America Chavez. That is going to go right up here on B.
Reminder, guys, if you are going to try and claim something, I do need something about the book. So name, title, the same thing. Title, who's on it, just so that we can keep it like that. I'm trying to stick to the rules here because I know if I make a mistake, we're gonna have some unhappy people. That being said, you know, can we do F for 10?
Yes. Oh wait, I should probably actually double check. Yes, I could do that for 10. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that on F with Iron Fist number 8. This is Marvel Comics fine condition newsstand copy for $10, and you have an absolutely phenomenal burn cover here with Iron Fist about to just punch you in the face.
Can we do that America Chavez on B for 8? It's currently listed as 12.
I could do it for 10.
Right. Iron Fist is taken.
Alrighty.
On G, that is Harley Quinn issue 3 from the New 52. That's Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti run. That is the Tommy Lee Edwards variant, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the Tommy Lee Edwards 1:25 ratio variant for that issue.
1:25 ratio variant. Thank you for correcting me.
Yup, you're all good. And then we got the Iron Fist sold. And then we're still waiting on the response on the America. In the meantime, though, going on F, I got X-Men Adventures. So this is the X-Men series based off the cartoon series from the 90s. This is a near mint condition newsstand copy for $15. And this is your first appearance of Morph. Even though technically it should be Mystique. But hey, you know, she's acting as Morph, so it counts. But that is down there on F, your first appearance, Morph, in that X-Men Adventures number 1.
We have any Miss Marvel on today's lineup?
I haven't seen any in the box here, but I will keep an eye out. I know she's also part of the Champions, which we did have up here earlier. But I will keep an eye out. I haven't really noticed any Miss Marvel in here, but I'll dig around and double check. Going on C real quick, I got Superman number 4. That just feels wrong saying, but yes, Superman number 4, near mint condition for $12. This has your first appearance of Bloodsport and your first appearance of Maggie Sawyer, DC's first openly gay female character. That is going to go up here on C.
That's fascinating. I didn't know that.
And then,
you can take F. It has been claimed.
Alrighty. Take that down. And replace it. Hey, I got an alliteration lined up. Let's go. Going on F now, we got so much alliteration. The Fury of Firestorm, number 1. This is a near mint minus condition for $12. This has your first appearance of Black Bison and your first appearance of Lorraine Riley, who becomes Firehawk. That's going to go down there on F for Firestorm.
Superman on C has also been claimed.
Alrighty. I'm going to replace that Superman on C with Daredevil number 1. This is from the first Zdarsky run, so not the current one that's going on right now, the previous one that was like before Devil's Reign. Near mint condition for $12, and this also has your first appearance of Detective Cole North, who has been playing a huge role in the most recent Zdarsky run.
And not to be that guy, but folks, the Zdarsky run's almost over.
It is
so
almost
that
over.
$12 might be a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
As we get closer to
the end.
Final issue of Zdarsky's, which I'm a little bittersweet about.
Yeah, I'm a little bittersweet because I think he's also... Is he also leaving Batman somewhat soon?
I haven't heard, but it wouldn't be surprising because he's like, I only have a set amount of stories to tell, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what, good, because you hear a lot about people being stretched out or confined to a space.
Although I don't care. I just want him to come back and do more Howard the Duck. I don't care if he's done with that character. I will chain him to a chair and make him write some new Howard the Duck scripts.
Maybe we can get him to do our next set of variants.
Ooh.
And he can just do Howard the Duck for every time.
That sounds amazing.
That Firestorm is claimed.
Or bring back, because I really like these, I don't remember who else remembers these, the Chip Zdarsky How to Draw variants, where it was like the step-by-step guides, but they were just always filled with jokes. My favorite one was the one where he was doing Cable, and he just got like trapped in this thing where he's like, well, if he's from the future, wouldn't the cybernetic eye look better and look more realistic? And then also, wouldn't the cosmetic surgery be better so he wouldn't have all these scars on his face? And then it got to the end where he had like removed everything that looked like Cable, and the final panel's just like, they said I couldn't change him, so now add detail.
That Firestorm is taken.
Yes, sorry.
It's all good. But hey, speaking of Daredevil, I know they announced the new creative team on the new series.
Who is it? I haven't seen that.
It is Solid and Ahmed. I know I'm probably saying his name wrong. Who recently did the last Ms. Marvel ongoing, and before Cody Ziegler was also doing Miles Morales. And Aaron Cooter, who you may or may not know from a short Ghost Rider stint he did with Ed Brisson.
Yes.
And he also did, I want to say, Duggan's Guardians of the Galaxy series.
That does sound right.
He also did a couple of Avengers, like Avengers Forever. He recently did that one.
I also, for a second, when you were trying to pronounce the writer's name, I thought you were saying that the team they announced was solid but mid, and I was like, whoa, weird way to like pitch this to people. Going on F real quick before we get to anything else, I got a Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man and the Punisher. This is specifically Marvel Tales number 211, near mint minus condition for $5. Once again, featuring my little favorite corner box with both Spidey and Spider-Ham. That's going down there on F.
Aaron here in the chat saying something's going on, something ain't right here. Something's getting pretty creepy, and I'm like, I'm trying to think what is. Aaron, please pray tell. Is the Baby Yoda mask creeping you out? I mean, it gets a little weird.
Is it just me? Am I just putting off an off energy tonight? Just unsettling energy?
I don't think you are.
I mean, you would just say that though. I've threatened to kick you out enough that you just say anything to keep me happy. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's not like I value my job.
Help him.
Alright. So that's Spider-Man on F is taken.
Alrighty.
Chaining people to chairs, number 1. Did we take that? Oh,
I did with Chip Zdarsky.
Yes, never mind. That's.
I mean, you're late to thinking that joke's creepy because like what was it, like a month or 2 ago we made a joke about having Arthur Adams chained up somewhere in a warehouse because we've done so many exclusive covers with him. Yeah, so you're late to the game on chaining people up. Hell, even when I was doing my behind the camera stuff before I started hosting, we had a joke on those shows where they had me chained up like in the warehouse somewhere and only brought me out to do the behind the computer stuff.
Natural sunlight.
Yes. Well, it's fluorescent lights, but close enough. Going on E real quick, another one of our preview books. One you guys were specifically asking about, so hey, why not give you what you want? We got Amazing Spider-Man number 607, near mint condition for $150, and this is that J. Scott Campbell cover of Black Cat wearing the spider shirt, because it's not the full suit, it's just the shirt half of it.
And it's gone.
Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Which is why I'm going to do 2 preview books back to back to back. So next up, I'm going to do our mega set that we have today. I'm going to put up only like the first chunk of it because there's a ton in here. But this is the Liberty Meadows mega set. This has issues 1 through 37 plus some one-shot specials like the wedding album and the source book. Just so a bunch, all in first prints, all in near mint condition. $250 for the entirety of Frank Cho's Liberty Meadows. That is going to go down here on E. And then on F, I'm going to do The Avengers number 215, newsstand copy in very fine condition for $5, where you have The Avengers plus the help of the Silver Surfer taking on Molecule Man, which, hey, now that I think they announced that Kang will no longer be the main villain for Secret Wars, maybe it's time to bring in Molecule Man. Get that running with the whole, because it's probably going to be based off 2015, and he was a major player in that. Even though he was mostly locked up in that weird endless void.
Until he was given a burger.
Until he was given a cheeseburger out of his pocket by Miles Morales, which is canonically the only reason Miles survived that event.
Because Miles was nice and had a spare cheeseburger.
A spare 3-week-old cheeseburger in his pocket. Probably the Spider-Man on A, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Go ahead and take that.
I guess they weren't amazing friends after all.
Yeah.
All right. That Avengers on F. I know what I said.
I was really hoping it was on E, so that way you could at least you could save it by being like the Avengers on E, but no, not even that.
I realized it's the second I was like, Avengers.
Get that Avengers on F.
It was Avengers. I'm sorry, it's claimed.
Yeah, okay. At that point I was just waiting if it was a claim or an offer.
No, it's a claim.
Okay.
I just can't speak today, obviously.
We're both getting back into the swing of it. Going on F now to replace that, we got the first issue of Superman number 1. This is from the John Byrne run. Very fine and near mint condition for $5. Absolutely love this cover whenever I see it. Superman almost being defeated by Metallo, who has this really cool look where it's almost more abstract, just like a black silhouette with the green light coming off of it. That's going to go down there on F. got a few more books.
Playing Superman on F.
Alrighty. Take that down. Going on A, we got Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea. It's SpongeBob Comics number 8. Very fine condition for $25. You got SpongeBob and Patrick going sand sledding on the front cover there. Yes, sand sledding. They don't go snow sledding, they go sand sledding. But that is up there. Very fine condition for $25 on A. And then on F, that other J. Scott Campbell one went so quick. See, I'm doing it too. Going on F now, we got The Wedding of Spider-Man and Black Cat, otherwise known as the, I think the Black Cat Annual number 1. Near mint condition for $15. And you have Spidey kind of surprised by the situation. I mean, I wouldn't want to be assaulted with just a random wedding out of nowhere.
But who put the tux on him?
The world may never know. You know what?
It's a surprise tux.
Dr. Octopus's tentacle is getting real close. I think it was him.
Yeah.
I think he did it from afar.
I will be your greatest embarrassment. Here, put this tux on. Remember the time you ruined my marriage to Aunt May? Well, I'm going to do the same.
I'm going to force you into a marriage. Ha ha ha! The perfect karma, revenge. I feel like it's been up here long enough. I think I'm going to take down that Harley on G, or should I take down the Spider-Man on D first? It's going to be one of the two, no matter what.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to do the Spider-Man
I was
first.
going to say, I'm kind of... someone play. All right, hold on. We have it for. Can we do it for 5? That Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man, yeah.
Okay, so there.
They didn't even put in last looks. All right, replacing that on D, I got Daredevil number 23, also from the previous Chip Zdarsky run. Near mint condition for $20. This is the Alex Ross timeless cover for this one. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Probably one of my favorites of the timeless covers. And this issue also has Izzy Libris becoming the Kingpin. That's going up there on D for Daredevil. Now I'm going to take down this Harley on G. Put that in our last look box over here. And it is going to get replaced with a Riri Williams Ironheart number 9. This is a near mint condition for $40. And this has your first meeting of Shuri and Ironheart, who obviously become friends in the comics, as well as friends in Wakanda Forever, which we had come out. Oh god, that was already like 6 months ago now.
That was November. No, that was November, yeah.
Yes.
6 months? No, that was right.
Yeah, okay, cool. Almost 7 months. We're getting close.
Alright. That Daredevil timeless is taken.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and take that down off of D. And I'm going to replace that with a Astonishing X-Men number 3. This is a near mint condition for $12. You got an upside down lunging Wolverine coming at you. This is also your first cameo appearance of Abigail Brand, going up there on D. Oh my god, my nose itches so much. Help me. Oh.
I don't know how to do this.
Give me the nose scratching stick. The patented nose scratching stick.
Nose scratcher.
God, I hate that I know what you're referencing. Let's see.
George knows what's up in the chat.
George
knows what's up.
I've also been seeing, kind of related to that, I've been seeing a trend online where, like, hot dog vendors from baseball stadiums have been trying to, like, they're like, me as a professional trying to, like, see what my family can do for, like, a hot dog calls out. It's just, like, what a weirdly specific trend to be going around.
You know what? I think that's what the internet's made for. It
is made for that. But then there's the added question of, like, you know, because all the algorithms are personalized and everything. What about my, like, viewing history is like, yeah, he's going to like the hot dog vendor side of TikTok.
Alright. Okay, so.
got a couple of people here. Ironheart on G for 25. It's currently listed as 40.
I can do it for 32.
And we got I would say a bidding war, but someone came in bigger. So Charles is getting the. Well, hold on. We gotta see if we can take the offer. 10 for Wolverine on D.
Yeah, I'll do that for 10.
All right. I'm sorry, I said Charles. I meant Carlos.
Oh my god.
Oh. You good?
Yeah. I just found the best book ever.
Oh ho ho.
Alright. Oh, thank god I have space for this. The best book of all time. I am so happy to see this.
Should I start the drum roll?
Yeah, start a drum roll. Going up on D. Near mint condition for $20. The greatest fight of all time. Godzilla versus Barkley.
Oh, man.
One of the best books of all time. That is going to go right up here on D. Near mint condition, $20. Dark Horse Comics, Godzilla vs. Barkley. If you have not read this book, it is amazing. Charles Barkley straight up challenges Godzilla to a one-on-one basketball match. And that is where I don't know if anyone's seen this famous panel of Godzilla jumping to do a slam dunk while he's in Air Jordans. It is the best book of all time.
And that book is taken.
Thank God. If this did not go with someone tonight, this would have been going home with me. So I am glad someone else has respects this book as much as I do, because it is so, so much fun.
You know what I like best about that book? Godzilla wears Nikes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Nike made a specific pair of shoes for
For
Godzilla.
him. I think also, like, the like panel when he's like jumping and doing the slam dunk, I think the caption for that panel is like Godzilla's cooking or something like that too. It's so good.
Now I want a Godzilla versus The Rock. Because you don't want to smell what Godzilla's cooking.
The cover is them standing back to back, both doing the eyebrow thing. Give us more Godzilla versus celebrities, please. I really like the Godzilla Mighty Morphin and all that other stuff. Give me more Godzilla versus celebrities. Going on D now to replace that amazing book. I got another amazing book here. I mean, not nearly as funny, but
I think we peaked for tonight.
I think as far as funny books, we have peaked for the night. But next up on D, I actually have another preview book. I almost forgot. I still have a few of these over here, and there's some really good ones. So I'm going to start off with, let's do Batman 608 through 619, all in near mint condition for $150, going up here on D. This is, of course, the Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee run. I can't remember what specific storyline this is. I don't think it's Hush. I don't think.
No, it's not. Like, that was a separate.
Yeah, that was a separate series.
608.
Yeah, 608. It might just be the entirety of that creative team's run.
Maybe it possibly is. Oh, no, that's Hush.
Okay,
Yeah,
they
Hush.
just didn't give me a sticky note. So
Yeah,
that is the entirety of the Hush storyline up there. I thought it was Hush, but I was like, I didn't want to say it without.
Synopsis for Hush Chapter 1. Yeah, this is.
So that is the entirety of the Hush storyline up there on D for $150, all in near mint condition, issues 608 to 619 of Batman. Now, to actually put up something other than a preview book. I'm going to replace the America on B with Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four, issues 1 through 4, all in near mint condition for $15. Well, actually, it's Mephisto Versus is the series. You have Mephisto, Fantastic Four, Mephisto Avengers, I think Mephisto versus X-Men, and I want to say the last one was Spider-Man?
Well, they did X Factor, but then also, I think that also doesn't counter, that's... Yes, I think you're right.
I think.
Yes, John, we did sell our Alex Ross Daredevil cover. I don't think
Yes, that one went already.
And thank you, Elmer, who thinks this is our best show yet.
Oh, well, I'm glad you think that. I'm glad us getting back into the swing of things is the best show ever. I mean, once again, you can't beat it with that Charles Barkley versus Godzilla book.
Yeah.
It's
There'll
just
never
so.
be another like it.
It is
There's
just
only
so
one
good.
Charles Barkley versus Godzilla.
It is.
Now you need Shaq versus Rodan.
Oh, that's true.
You just get the '90s NBA players against Kaiji.
Def Left Shrimp versus Gamera. I'm gonna replace the SpongeBob on A with a Marvel Premiere number 21 featuring Iron Fist. This is in very good minus condition for $25, and this has your first appearance of Misty Knight, who is the first black female Marvel hero without superpowers. Because I don't think at this point she has the robot arm, which, depending on who you ask, counts as a superpower.
I wouldn't necessarily count it as. Though, does Cyborg get superpowers? See, that's the thing, though.
Yeah,
But then again, just a robot arm. All right, this is going to get too into it.
Yeah,
Not going to get into it. We do have an offer.
There is a threshold in that somewhere between Cyborg and one cybernetic arm, but yeah. Anyway,
We do have an offer for both D and G collective for both of them for $135.
I could do both of those together for $160. G and D is probably the best I could do on that combo offer, is both of them together for $160. And then
It's like Captain Hook having superpowers. That's kind of funny.
I'm going to take off this Daredevil on C.
So, I'm just trying to answer some questions. A, I believe, is that Marvel Premiere, or is that...
Yes, it is Marvel Premiere number 21. Okay. Very good minus condition for $25. First appearance of Misty Knight.
Okay. Yes, Charles, you did get the... Yes, Charles. I keep saying Charles. Yes, Carlos. I'm sorry, man. You did get the Astonishing X-Men cover with Wolverine on it. And to answer if we sold that... I don't think we sold that Fantastic Four 275, right?
The She-Hulk one?
Yeah, did we sell it?
We did not sell it.
Okay,
it is in the box
it
over
is
here.
in the box. It'll come back up for... Well, no, it's right over
Yeah, it'll come back for last looks, but I mean, if you want to shoot an offer now, I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, we have it. Very fine condition, $75. It is both the newsstand and the Mark Jewelers. So, yeah, that is still in the box over here. It's either going to come up for last looks here in approximately, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're getting close to last looks here.
Yeah, so I think I actually really quickly need to, because I keep losing track on these preview books, I'm going to do some rapid fire last books before we get to last looks.
Before you do that, Iron Fist on A, can we do it for 15? It's currently at 25.
I can do it for 18, bump it up $3 more, and it's all yours. Just let us know if that works out for you. Going on C, I'm going to put up I'm actually going to skim through these and skip past the non-super keys in my little stack over here.
Gustavus, I'm going to assume you're talking about the Fantastic Four, but like I was saying, please do. I know now. Granted, I know we did not put that on a letter, so we can't put a letter on it. Please do specify which book we're talking about.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, that preview Fantastic Four, just something more specific.
They do want it for 45.
The
Fantastic Four, which is currently listed at 75.
I could do it for probably the lowest I can go is probably 60, because it's already, once again, we looked and researched on it. The only the lowest one we saw that had both that newsstand and Mark Jewelers combo on it was $85. So we're already $10 below that. So probably the lowest I can go on that is $60.
And Henry will take that Iron Fist for 18.
Alrighty. Go ahead and take that down.
Now let's commence the preview.
Yes. And then going on A real quick, I got Spawn number 184, very fine and near mint condition for $25, with a real crazy, like, almost like it almost looks like a 3D render mixed with a painting cover. That is going to go up here on A. On C, I got Moon Knight number 25, which is a special double size issue with a great Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Near mint minus condition for $25, and this has your first appearance of Black Spectre. That's going to go up here on C.
All right. They'll take that FF275 at 60.
Cool. Go ahead and take that out. Go. And then I'm going to take down the Black Cat on F. And while I'm at it, I want to give these books front row treatment. So I'm also going to take down the Riri Williams Ironheart off of G. And on F, yes, I'm putting up 2 back-to-back preview books real quick. Going on F, I got the Fantastic Four number 52. This is a 2006 reprint of this issue in near mint condition for $150. So it is a 2006 reprint of the first appearance Black Panther on F. And then on G, we got from DC Comics, we got Weird Western Tales number 12. This is graded at a 9.8 by CGC for $425. And our little note here says there are only 14 9.8s on the entirety of the CG census for this book. That is going down there on G for graded.
The Batman Hush set is still up for sale.
Yeah, it is still up there for sale.
We had one offer so far. We just didn't. They didn't come back for it.
Or at least haven't responded yet.
Yes, they have. Or yes, that's technically more correct. I'm double checking the comments just to make sure I didn't miss it. Sometimes I do miss these things. But yes.
But yeah, that is still up there for $150. Obviously, layaway is an option. Or, I mean, make me an offer or just claim it outright. I mean, just the full Hush storyline altogether, near mint condition there.
Which, Michael, yes, on D is the entire Hush.
Yeah, that is the
copy. That is all original issues.
First
no reprints.
Near mint condition.
No variant covers. No, actually, I don't. Is it?
No,
yeah.
So it's all A covers,
Yeah,
all first prints, all near mint condition for the entirety of the Hush storyline up there on D. Alrighty. I'm going to go through at least one or two more books before we get to last look. So I'm going to take down this Mephisto Versus set on B.
And that Fantastic Four is on layaway.
Alrighty, I'll take that down off of F. Going on B, I got Green Lantern number 73. This is in very good condition for $12. And you got Green Lantern being haunted by a ghost in a cemetery saying, "No, no, you're supposed to be dead." That is going to go right up here on B.
That old chestnut.
And then on F, I'm going to do the X-Force number 15, near mint condition for $5. I know we've had a couple covers of Domino versus Deadpool. Now we got the best bros fighting it out. You got Cable taking on Deadpool in this cover, going down here on F for Force. And I think I should probably cut off putting any more books there, since we do still have to go through last looks here.
We get through all of our previews, yeah?
I will double check real quick just in case. Yes.
Cool. Alright.
Yeah, because there's I don't know if the camera can see it. There are like stacks over here, but it's just the rest of that Liberty Meadows mega set that we have on E.
Alright.
So we got a claim on that X-Force on F.
Alrighty.
Got an offer for the Green Lantern on B. It's currently listed as 12. They want to do 7.
I can do it for... You know what? I'll do it for 7.
Alright.
Feeling a little goofy.
And the ASM 607 Black Cat cover is gone, folks.
Yes, that was already sold earlier. What was the other one that was picked up? Was there?
X-Force on F.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So, we are about to start Last Looks. For those who haven't watched the show before and don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I keep saying Last Looks
Zach,
the entire
what
show.
the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly. Just like that. Last Looks is when, pretty rapid fire here in the last, 15-ish minutes of the show, I go through this little box here with all the books that did not sell over the course of the night, put them up here rapid fire style, give you one last shot to either claim them outright if you missed out, or make any last minute offers. Sometimes I'm really feeling a little more goofy, a little more wiggle room when it comes to those offers here during the Last Looks. Real quick, just because I always do this for our preview books, I'm going to go ahead and move our Hush set down to F. So that way it's more, front and center for y'all to take a nice, good look at. And I'm going to go ahead and take down these last two I have up here. Once again, Last Looks very vital to do both the letter placement as well as a descriptor for the book. So that way, if you wanted, I don't know, let's say I put a Fantastic Four on C and then take it away and you're like, oh, but that's the one I wanted. You need to say C Fantastic Four and I'll be like, oh, that one I just took down? Absolutely, I'm going to go grab that for you because I still have all of them in a little box over here to the side. Alrighty. Let me real quick flip and reverse this so I'm going from the oldest books to the newest. Going up on A, I have Ghost Rider number 17, near mint condition for $5. Ghost Rider and Spidey taking on the Hobgoblin up here on A. On B, I got that Marvel Tales number 209, very fine to near mint condition for $5. Spidey and Punisher teaming up there in that Marvel Tales. On B. On C, I got Static number 16 from DC and Milestone Comics. Near mint condition for $8 up there on C once again.
Can we do that Ghost Rider in A for $3? It's currently listed as 5.
Yeah, I'll do that for 3. Going on D real quick, I got Usagi Yojimbo number 11. $5 near mint minus condition up here on, D.
Can we do Marvel Tales on B for 3? It's currently listed as 5.
Yes, I'll do that for 3. Going up on A, I got The Demon number 47, near mint not near mint minus, just straight up near mint condition. $5, featuring those Nazi skeleton zombies, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, there's a fine line between the undead being awakened. Just don't know as what.
Yeah. Going on B, I got that Marvel Fanfare number 59, near mint condition for $10. Going up here once again on B. On C, replacing our Static, I got Action Comics Weekly number 609, near mint minus condition for $5. That great Brian Boland Black Canary cover. Which I'm also now realizing, I think all 3 of these books are back in their original spot that they were in earlier in the show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I gotta take a look at the.
You gotta go back in the VOD, see if I'm fibbing. Gonna take down Arusagi on D.
I'd make a joke about doing that a complete set again, but I'm pretty sure we did sell some things.
Yeah. And then going on D now, I got the Fist of Khonshu Moon Knight number 6. Near mint minus condition, newsstand copy for $10 of that great Psychovic cover.
That is the, I want to say that's either the front cover or back cover of the current Butcher's Moon Epic Collection.
Yes. I think it's the front cover for that one.
I think it is the front cover. I mean, how can you know?
And then going on A to replace the Demon Etrigan is the Immortal Hulk number 1, near mint condition for $25. Once again, just get real excited for Immortal Thor. I know I am. Replacing Marvel Fanfare on B, I got RoboCop, The Future of Law Enforcement #3. Near mint condition for $5 up there on B.
Right. Hush is going on layaway.
Alrighty. Is that on F here?
On F.
Sweet. Who put it on layaway?
Jimmy Lee.
Nice job, Jimmy. I hope you enjoy it. It's such a good series. Although I was a bit disappointed by the animated movie adaptation they put out like a year or two ago.
Yeah, I didn't like how they changed a lot of it.
Yeah, I did not like the changes they made. I feel like that's one of those stories where like if you change, because it's such like a built on the mystery, if you like change anything, like the whole house of cards just topples in.
It's like a bad game of Jenga.
Yeah. Going on F to replace that Batman Hush set, I got that Harley Quinn #3, the 1/25 Tommy Lee Edwards ratio variant, $165 near mint condition, going down here on F.
I'm not going to speak too soon, but I'd say there's a pretty good chance come NC Comic Con, come Bull City Comic Con, might be able to get a chance to get that signed if you pick it up.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, it's a good chance.
Good chance.
Good chance.
Not a guaranteed chance.
Not a guarantee. No. Chance is underlined, capitalized, bold.
Exclamation points.
Exclamation point.
Stars around it.
My lawyers have drawn up good.
It has an asterisk, and then you have to look at the bottom, and it has really tiny text. Going on C now, I got that Silver Surfer #46 featuring Adam Warlock front and center, near mint condition for $5.
Bless you.
Thank you. There we go. The itching in the nose is gone now. That was the key to it. Taking down the Moon Knight up here on D. I'm going to replace it with the Demon #17, near mint condition for $5. That glorious painted romantic cover of him and Wonder Woman.
I mean, you're right, but I was like, it's cool. It's fucking Gone with the Wind.
It is Gone with the Wind.
That's like that is that is a very good cover.
It's like Gone with the Wind, or also makes me think of like any of those like romance book covers with like Fabio and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or the recent the DC Valentine's book that had the variant cover for that was Lois and Clark.
Oh yeah,
romance.
Yeah, with like the old school pulpy romance book. Yeah. Going on A to replace that Immortal Hulk, I got Wonder Woman #97, near mint condition for $5. Another great Brian Boland cover here of a Jokerized Wonder Woman. Going up here on A. On B to replace RoboCop as the future of law enforcement, we have Ghost Rider #13, very fine to near mint condition for $5. Going up here on B.
Silver Surfer on C is claimed.
Sweet. I'll put that over here then. And replacing it on C, I got the Mighty Avengers #255, near mint minus condition for $5 with a great Tom Palmer cover. Going once again up here on C.
On A is Wonder Woman #97, currently listed at $5. It's in near mint condition. It is a cover of a Jokerized Wonder Woman by Brian Boland.
Brian Boland, one of the
no
greats.
stranger to Jokerized characters.
Or just the Joker.
The Jokerized, yes. I wanted to play a little coy, but you know what? Yeah, no, it's just we all know.
We all know the cover he did. Yeah. We all know. We know. Going on D now, we got Wolverine: The Jungle Adventure, near mint condition for $8. Great Mignola cover there. Going up here on D. On A, replacing that amazing Wonder Woman Boland cover, we got The Amazing Spider-Man #95 in fine condition for $40. And this is the issue where Spider-Man leaves the Big Apple and visits London. Jolly old London. On B, replacing that Ghost Rider 13, I got Ultimate Fantastic Four #1, near mint condition for $5 up here, once again, on B.
Alright, can we do Wolverine on D for 4? It's currently listed as 8.
Yes, I'll do that for 4.
And same, well, not the same, because it's going to be different offer, obviously. Hold on a second. Spidey on A for 28 is the offer. 40.
Bump it up to 30 even, and it's all yours on that Spidey on A. Replacing our mighty Avengers here on C, I got that Dark Horse Presents number 107 featuring Rusty Razor Clam, President of Neptune. Another great Mike Mignola cover here, near mint condition for $5. Going once again up here on C. On D, I got X-Force number 23, near mint condition for $5. Domino defeating Deadpool. So 2D characters on D.
They're gonna do a deal on that Spidey for $30.
Sweet. I'm gonna take that down and put it over here, and I'm gonna replace it with a Spider-Man 2099 issue number 40, near mint condition for $5 up here on A. On B, to replace that Ultimate Fantastic Four, I got X Factor number 13, newsstand copy in very fine condition for $5, going up here on B. On C, replacing our Dark Horse Presents, I got Action Comics Weekly number 614, very fine to near mint condition for $5, with another great Mike Mignola cover.
Can we do that $20.99 on A for 3 instead of 5?
Yes. Replacing our X-Force on D, I got the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 28, near mint condition for $5. Spidey taking on Carnage once again. He's back. That is going to be up there on D. On A, I got the Uncanny X-Men number 251, very fine plus condition for $8. Once again, going up here on A. On B, replacing our X Factor, I got Uncanny X-Men number 211, newsstand copy, very fine condition for $8 with that anniversary border on it.
Alright, that Carnage on D is taken.
Alrighty, take that down. Replacing our Action on C, I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 88 in good to very good condition for $15. Once again, going up here on C, Spidey taking on the living tentacles of Dr. Octopus. And then on D, replacing that Amazing Spider-Man Annual, I got The Flash number 198 in fine condition for $20. This is, once again, your first solo story featuring Zatanna included in that one as well.
What a weird character to put in a Flash book.
Yeah, first solo story in just a random issue in Flash.
That cover is great.
It is a great cover.
Like it looks great. Like not just like how it's drawn. Like everything about that cover is amazing.
It is a really good one.
You know what is even more amazing is that you put an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad I couldn't recreate that.
Yeah. We've got a couple of claims. ASM on C for 9, or not claims, offers.
Bump it up to 10 even, and it's all yours.
And then Flash on D for 10.
Bump it up to 14, and it's all yours.
Someone's come in for that ASM on the C for 10.
Alrighty. Take that down. Going on A real quick, I got The Flash number 180. Very good to fine condition for $12. Once again, your first appearance of Baron Samurai and his Samuroids, which Baron Samurai...
Baron Katana.
What?
Baron Katana.
Baron Katana, yeah. Sorry.
I mean, like, you know...
Whatever.
Tomato.
But Baron Katana never made a live-action appearance, but Samuroids made their live-action appearance in the Flash TV show.
Baron Katana won't ever make it.
Yeah.
Or if he does, hopefully change the character so much that you've been far improved upon.
Just like Silver Samurai in the Wolverine. Alright.
They're on my list now.
Okay. Going on B, I got the Champions number 3, near mint minus condition for $5. Going right up here once again on B. And then on C, I got Amazing Spider-Man number 91, very fine plus condition for $35 up here on C. And I know we still got an offer waiting on this. I don't know if they've responded yet, but I'll just...
They have yet to respond.
I'm taking it down. It is still back here, so I'm still waiting on that response. I'm just had to, free up a space for our next book. So going on D, we got War of Kings, The Savage World of Scar. This is a one-shot part of the War of Kings storyline. Near mint condition for $5. Going up here on D. And on A, to replace our first appearance, Baron Katana and his Samuroids, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 92. Very good defined condition for $30. First battle between Spidey and his amazing friend, Iceman. Once again, up here on A. On B, replacing our champions, I got America number 1, very fine to near mint condition for $12. And once again, this is the first solo story featuring America Chavez.
ASM on A for 20 instead of 30?
22 is my counter.
Okay, America Chavez on B for 8 instead of 12?
I'll do 8 at this point. Replace our Amazing Spider-Man on C here with...
Alright, gonna do 22 on that Amazing Spider-Man on A.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take that down. Going on... God, I don't remember. On C, I got SpongeBob Comics number 8. Very fine condition for $25. Once again, up here on C. On D, replacing our War of Kings Scar, we got Daredevil number 1 from the first Zdarsky series. Near mint condition, $12. First appearance of Detective Cole North, playing a major part in the current Zdarsky run as well. And then on A, I got the Black Cat Annual number 1, The Wedding of Spider-Man and Black Cat. Near mint condition for $15. Once again, going up here A with another great J. Scott Campbell cover.
On B for Black Cat.
Well, it's too late. I go in the order of the box.
Well, here's something fun we can have the alliterative for. DD on D for 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
That was originally 12, correct?
Yes. And then on B, I got Riri Williams, Ironheart, number 9. This is a near mint condition for $40. And once again, is your first meeting between Riri Williams and Shuri. Up there on B. And then our last book for last looks. On D, we got that Mephisto Versus issue 1 through 4 miniseries. Near mint condition for $15 for that whole set. Up here on D for, even though his name's Mephisto, the Devil.
Joe, Carlos got that DD. Just to let you know on that one. And to just go back for that Mephisto Versus, I was right. It was X Factor was the other book. So they did X Factor separate from X-Men.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to let everything that's left up here sit a minute.
Speaking of that Mephisto, can we do that for 12 instead of 15?
Yes, I can do that for 12 instead of 15. Well, I'm going to give it another 30 seconds, a minute here. Just let this simmer. If there's any last minute offers on anything either on the top row, heck, things in the box over here, or any of those great previews books on the bottom row, I'll give you all another 30 seconds or a minute to catch you up and wait for any responses on that. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you all about the most current event we have coming up, which is at the Ultimate Comics Crabtree location this Saturday from, is it 12 to 4?
It's 12 to 3.
12 to 3, we have a signing with Jeremy Whitley promoting his new book, The Dog Knight. Also has done a ton of amazing stuff, again, including Princeless, The Unstoppable Wasp, and many, many more. Always a ton of fun, both just the signings in general and Jeremy Whitley signings. He's always just a nice guy, just really friendly and loves talking to, fans or just people in general. So if you want to make it out there, either get your new copy of The Dog Knight and get it signed, or just bring by, your Unstoppable Wasps, your Princeless, whatever you want. Get that signed out there at our Crabtree store, 12 to 3 this Saturday. And I think that's the
closest one we've
That's
got.
the
I
closest
know
one.
on June 3rd.
June
which is
3rd.
also a Saturday at
Yes.
our Cary location, if I'm not mistaken. We're having writer of what I thought was a pretty interesting book. Whose name is just now forgetting me. We're having Zoe Thorogood, who's best known from the Eisner-nominated, I'm not sure if it won that year, but definitely the Eisner-nominated original graphic novel, It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth, or it's a lonely place at the center of the earth. It's one of those two.
It's a lonely at the center of the earth.
Yeah, which was like a cool autobiographical comic, and something that you don't get to see too often.
Yeah, and it's
got a lot of cool buzz around it.
A lot of covering of like mental health issues and stuff like that. Very excited for that signing because both that's an amazing graphic novel, and I think they also just had a new like full-on novel come out that also looks very, very good.
Here, I'll even stop you right there just because as I go back to our Facebook page, our Cary Locations Facebook post for it just came up.
Okay,
so
there we go. Give us all those
It's
little
Lonely
down.
at the Center of the Earth, but Joe Hill's Reign, as well as the impending blindness of Billy Scott. Copies of her graphic novel will be available to purchase. She's coming all the way from the UK to sign her books, and it's a free signing.
Yeah, so that's nuts.
Yeah.
She
was also nominated for 5 Eisners, so
there we go.
She's a pretty amazing creator.
So this Saturday at our Crabtree location, check out Jeremy Whitley with his signing for his new book, The Dog Night, and then
it's a great all ages book, by the way.
Yeah, great all ages book. So good for everyone in the family. And then check out the Cary store on June 3rd to meet.
Same time, 12 to 3.
Yeah, 12 to 3. Even though
Zoe Thorogood, who known for Lonely at the Center of the Earth, Joe Hill's Reign, and the impending blindness of Billy Scott.
Alrighty.
Eisner-nominated artist, all the way from England, doing a free signing for us here at Ultimate Comics.
Eisner-nominated author and artist coming to an Eisner-nominated comic book store.
Yeah.
There we go.
Before we do close out, I don't know if we still have that Flash anywhere. $12?
Yeah, why not?
All right, Brandon, my friend, although I've never met you in person.
Everyone's our friend in the live show.
Everyone's a friend of the show here on the Ultimate Comics live show.
But only y'all who are dedicated.
Every Tuesday and Thursday night here, live from the Ultimate Comics Warehouse,
and it's only
scenic North Carolina.
Yeah, scenic redacted North Carolina. And it's only real friends. Like everyone's our friend who comes to the live show and watches and stuff, but. Y'all who stick around for last looks and all of our gibberish here at the end, you're our best friends.
And you get to find out about cool things.
You do get to find out about cool things, or just hear the last little bits of our brains dying after doing this for a few hours. But anywho, we do have to cut off the show at some point, and I think that flash sale is a good place to stop. So, thank you all again for watching. Good to be back. I know I was gone last week. You'll see more of me next week. I'll actually be here on the Tuesday show next week with one of my fellow Zacks behind the computer. That won't get confusing at all. Yeah. But anywho, once again, thank you all. Love doing the show for you. Hope you loved watching. Hope you loved seeing that Charles Barkley Godzilla up on the board for about a split second. And we will catch you next week. See you next issue.